And we're live and in living color on a beautiful, somewhat cold, and for some warm Thursday night, talking about the Royal Rumble 2025 on top of Triple H's big Hall of Fame news. Um, Jordan Gray's potentially not being at the Royal Rumble. I don't know what's going on with that, but hey, we're gonna jump right into it with Triple H. So it was, I think that was today. Was that yesterday or today? That
Today.
that was today. Where I guess they was doing press for the Royal Rumble, and Triple H was surprised by Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker, who announced that he will be inducted into this year's WWE Hall of Fame. He'll be the headliner. And you know what? Good for Triple H. He deserves it. He had a stellar career. Margaret controversy. Those who are old enough to know, Margaret controversy. But so was Shawn Michaels, Undertaker's. Most of the people back in the day like that. Not everybody just made it squeaky clean up until now. Most people had controversy within their career, but Triple H was just very minor, to the point where it's still considered a rumor this day. I'm not going to get into it because it drags up bad memories for it's not a good thing to talk about, especially when one of the people involved is now deceased. But that just said it involves Stephanie, Triple H, and another person.
Yeah.
Controversy. But hey, I'm happy for Triple H. He's one of my favorite. He's my top fave. He's in my top 10. Most, I think, actually close to the top 5, if I'm not believe. Undertaker is definitely within the top 5, so that's how I know Triple H is up there too.
Right.
But DX was my childhood favorite tag team and group because they were just degenerates. And as Shawn Michaels mentioned, he's already in there as part of Degeneration X, but he's not in there by himself as the cerebral assassin the game, Triple H. And now he's getting his dues as a singles competitor being put into the Hall of Fame, which would make him a rare one of the rare people that got 2 Hall of Fame rings. I think if I'm to believe, I think Ric Flair and Booker T got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could actually have 3 because there's one more group that Triple H was a part of that can be put into the Hall of Fame, and that's Evolution.
Evolution.
But I'm guessing they're probably gonna wait for that until Randy Orton retires because he's still active.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What you was gonna say?
No, go ahead.
But yeah, no, I'm happy for Triple H. This is exciting news for him. So it just who's going to be in there with him, who's going to the Hall of Fame with him. And I saw people saying, "Oh, people like Bray Wyatt and somebody else will go into there because they've been deceased and passed away." But I'm like, Triple H deserves it because he has really, for better or for worse, even though we're not currently agreeing with each other, even though I currently don't like Triple H because of what he's doing to my girl Liv Morgan. He not only did he have a stellar career, he really, really turned the ship around and gave us what we want in booking. He was a way better booker than a certain McMahon. But I will give him his props. He has made something great with NXT that Shawn Michaels had taken to new heights, and he's doing for the most part a good job with the main roster. There are still some things that he could definitely be better on, but that's human. That's what's being human is. That's what's part of life. Everybody could be doing something a lot better, but for the most part, he get his dues, and I'm happy. And that's my opinion on the matter. That's my opinion on that. So, Jeff, what do you think about Triple H going into the Hall of Fame?
Well overdue. I'm glad he's finally gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Um, yeah, he deserves it. Congratulations. Now we need more stars to be in the Hall of Fame, not just as a team, but as an individual. Let's see who else they're gonna add to the Hall of Fame this year.
I'm pretty sure it'll start Monday.
It needs to be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, it needs to be Bray Wyatt, but I know they're here in Ohio, Pacific Cleveland part to be exact. They're here.
Yeah,
That'll be the Monday after World Rumble. Will be here in Cleveland, Ohio. I'll miss it,
yeah,
of course, but I would think it will start Monday when we start rolling out the Royal Rumble nominees. They're probably gonna start with Triple H Monday, and then then they're gonna move on to other people as we get on to the weeks and closer to WrestleMania. Chris is gonna be joining us. He must be feeling better, but
yeah.
but yeah,
I told him to join us tonight.
okay. But yeah, so yeah, it's definitely long overdue. Shay, what do you think?
I love me some Triple H though. Like for real. Like, I always been a Triple H fan. I love him when he had his long hair, spit the water out. Like that was my boy, you know. I like GX too. One of the groups of the '90s and stuff. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm really excited for to show all the other people. Yep, we used to do all that, but once they stop it, stop doing that. I'm like, what do you mean? It's just on the TV. So I can't wait to
I
see.
got suspended. I didn't get suspended, but I got in trouble. I did get in trouble. I did. That was the first time I realized that I wasn't the only wrestling fan. Cause I did that too. I think I did that to like a teacher or a principal, and he knew exactly what it meant. I'm like, oh crap, you know what? You watch wrestling?
I love me some Triple H. I'm so happy for him though. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, we haven't heard from you in a long time, man.
Hello.
What you think about? First of all, everybody, welcome back, Chris.
Hand clap, hand clap.
Chris, I'm glad you're feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I'm good.
What do you think about Triple H joining the Hall of Fame this year?
So, from what I heard of how it happened, I thought it was actually pretty cool. Without him knowing, because Triple H doesn't like surprises, and when they mentioned it to him, he was like very surprised and emotional at the same time. They said, and I feel like this is like great for him. Like we just know him as like young old Hunter Hearst Helmsley, just being like a snob that was like from Connecticut. And then now to see him, as he was coming back in the early 2000s, as this, he's known by many names: Cerebral Assassin, King of Kings. He's known as the Game as well. And it's like to see him from where he started at all the way to where he's at now as the COO. I would have never thought this would actually I knew it was gonna happen, but I never thought it was gonna happen like this year. I thought more so like last year or so. But I'm happy to see Triple H out of all people. I think now is his time to actually get into the WWE Hall of Fame, because every time someone gets into the WWE Hall of Fame, for instance, let's say like Macho Man, this guy has passed away and gone, and then do it while you're here. And I think that's the best thing to actually do. And Triple H, like I said, he definitely do deserve it.
Yeah. I remember when they did the Ultimate Warrior. It was so surreal because he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, was on the Monday Night Raw, and then that Tuesday he passed away. And I was just like, oh god, that was like whiplash. I'm like, whoa, this guy was just here.
It's like you're it Tuesday morning, like Yeah, you heard it like early Tuesday
Right, because
morning.
we
Like,
just
what?
we went to bed Monday night. I watched Monday Night Raw, went to bed, woke up Tuesday morning. They said he passed away. I'm like, he was just on. Jesus Christ, he was just on the show yesterday.
And his last words that he said on Monday Night Raw that I remember, well, was like something live on forever, and then
Right.
you holding the
He said
thing.
he said keep it was some yeah, like you said, it was something like live on forever, keep on running and keep on pumping or something like that.
Yeah, and then he
And
grabbed onto the rope, and that was
yeah,
it.
he was.
So okay,
But then when I went back and watched it, I was like, oh yeah, I think he was having. I think it was starting because he did look like it was something wrong with him. Like he was like out of breath, like he was like his something might have been wrong with his chest. Because he every time he talked, it's like he was trying to catch his breath really
right,
bad. And I'm like, oh, that could. Cause I think they said he died from a heart attack or something like that. It was like a heart. It was like something.
right.
But it was just when you mentioned that, that's what the first thing that came to mind when you said do it while they here. I'm like, they did do it while one was here and he died 2 days later. I'm like, Jesus. But
Yeah,
that's life for you, right?
exactly.
All right. Wow. Speaking of which, the Royal Rumble. Before we jump into the predictions for the Royal Rumble, we got
We'll
a
start
Miss
that tag team match first.
Oh, we gonna get there. That's actually was my first thing I was gonna do. I was gonna
Oh, okay,
start off
cool.
with the tag team match. But before we get there, we got Miss Jordan Grace over here telling people that even though that we all know, because we all see in the reports in the backstage reports that she's no longer TNA. She's actually full on WWE. She signed the contract and everything, but she said she would not be in the Royal Rumble match, as she has a ticket going to. I forgot where her mother stayed at. I forgot what that picture said it was, but she's
Yeah,
basically going to be on.
it had like her actual name on it, and then yeah,
Right,
her
it had
actual
her
full
name.
name with Gresham.
Yeah, it had her
And
full. I think her real name is Patricia or something like
yeah,
that. Patricia Gresham.
yeah,
It's something
Yeah.
like that. It had her real name on it, and it was like she was going basically to visit her mom for her birthday. So she would be somewhere else during the time of the Royal Rumble. But I'm like, I don't know. Because that would be a really big opportunity to be missed if you're not. I know WWE is calmed down in a lot of things, but I don't think they calm down and let somebody skip a major event like this to go spend birthdays with their mom.
especially that Royal
So,
Rumble.
especially the Royal Rumble. So I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know. But my thought process on this is it could be true, but most likely she will be in the Royal Rumble. I think she's in the Royal Rumble. I think this is just to throw us off, but she's definitely going to be in the Royal Rumble.
She probably just going to see her mom, probably like on Friday, and then
Yeah.
be ready to go Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not. See, I don't doubt that she's going to go see her mom, but I don't think she's going to go see her mom on Saturday. I think if she haven't already, she probably would already go see her mom, or she going to see her mom right now. You know, for between today and tomorrow, and then be ready to go Friday.
I wouldn't even.
So I wouldn't be. I'll be more surprised if she didn't show up than if she did show up. I'll put it to you that way. I am the firm belief that she will be there.
I don't see a purpose because
at first I was like, no, I am in firm belief that. Well, I'll say that for the predictions. Still trying to be friends. Yeah, I'm in a firm belief that Jordan Grace
just so she can know what she's doing, so you don't feel comfortable telling her all the stuff she's doing, so she can come back.
Yeah, we need Jonathan Gresham to sign too.
But then I'm like, no, like, come on.
Hold on, see.
That's Chris.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that got loud as heck.
No, that's Chris. His background.
Yeah, but Jeff, what did you think about Miss Jordan Grace? You think this is a fake out, or do you think she's telling the truth?
No, I think it might be true where she might not be there. Who knows? We just have to wait and see come Saturday because, hey, like y'all said, she could be, going Friday and then she'll be there Saturday, or you know, they could just say she's coming, and then she just don't show up at all because sometimes you know they say stuff and then they end up having an emergency or something and they can't come.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen come
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah.
But it would be great if she was there. But hey, I'm not gonna be mad if she can't show up because look, ain't nothing we can do about it.
No, no, ain't nothing we could do about it. I know.
We just had to wait for that Monday or whatever she's um show she's gonna be on.
Okay. Yeah. We got to wait and see. I personally hope it's NXT. I think even though she could theoretically be moved to the main roster, I would like to see somebody since we already got people like Hukaleo. I want to see Hukaleo and her be part of this new wave of people coming in. Even though she's already been there, so her story's already been put in with NXT. She just needs to like full on pick up where she left off. I would like to see her eventually go on to win because Julia and Stephanie is going to be on the main roster pretty soon. So it's only a matter of time. But that's how I feel about it. Shay, what do you think about Jordan Grace? You think she telling the truth, or you think she just lying to throw us off?
She throwing us off because we're not going to know everybody. We don't want to know everybody that's going to be in the Royal Rumble. We want some stuff to be surprises, like, oh my gosh, like, Mickey James. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to see those, what if moments. Like, we want to see the, oh my gosh, like crying moment or recording moment. And I think she's just saying that just for nobody to, think about it. Think about her being there. That's what it is.
That could be true because she knows that people pretty much know now that she's signed with WWE. So I can
Yeah.
see that. I can see her saying that because she's like, "Damn, they're probably gonna ruin my surprise of being at the Royal Rumble." So let me try to do some stuff to throw it off, to at least make it somewhere a surprise since people know I'm signed with the WWE now.
We
So,
want that pop. Like, we want to get that pop factor. Like how Cody had his pop. We want that pop. That's what we
mhm.
want.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Um, Chris, my man, you
Yes,
think you
I,
think?
I
Oh, go ahead.
no, I think she's coming. And as far as what you said about NXT, I kind of don't want her on NXT simply because if you look at if you look at how they have Zarya, which she's taking time off NXT for a couple of weeks, it's kind of like looking at Zarya and then looking at her, and then just like I just don't want them to put her in no tag team. 'Cause if you put her in NXT, she's going to end up being in the tag team more than likely with Zarya. If she does go down to NXT, because they got more tag teams over there than they do on the main roster. But
Mm,
as far as her coming to the Royal Rumble, like. Um, like we said, we want that pop. We want a surprise. We don't want nobody running down like, oh, okay. We knew you would come in like freaking. For instance, John Cena. Yeah, we know John Cena coming. Okay, cool. He's gonna come run down on him. All right,
mhm.
but still, I mean, but he still can get that cheer. Yeah, we want it to be like a big surprise. Like let's say, for instance, we get Moose in the men's Royal Rumble. That'd be
Mm,
something. That'd be something surprising, like a Moose versus Drew McIntyre stare down, something like
ooh.
that. So that'd be something new, something fresh you can look forward to late in 2025 or early 2025 as well. So we'll, you know, so yeah, she's coming. So
Yeah. All right.
just just depends on how, like where she comes in at and who she's gonna like stare, like look face to face to.
All right. Um, to piggyback off of you about her going to NXT, I think it would be good for her because as the way things is right now on the main roster, she really wouldn't fit in. You really can't fit her into the main roster right now on both brands because they tied up with different stuff. Because
That's true.
even if you put her, the best thing she would be able to do on the main roster, if you do, you would put it directly into a mid card, and you don't want her directly going to the mid card. So I rather her work her way up through the ranks on NXT than to be put in the mid card, and people would be like, oh, they put directly in the mid card where she ain't as important. No, she's important, but we just don't want to disrupt the stores that we already got going on because she signed with the company at the most awkward time, whereas now we're gearing up for WrestleMania, and this is the WrestleMania season. So I figured NXT would be the perfect place for her. That's why I say I hope she go to NXT, just because it's an awkward time. Now, if this was SummerSlam or after, even after WrestleMania, like the leading up to Backlash or SummerSlam, something like that. If this was anything after WrestleMania, I would say she could have went to the main roster. So that's the time that you interject her and make new stories. But for right now, because we are locked in, because we got Charlotte coming back, you're not about to let Charlotte not be some type of headline for WrestleMania. So, like, I feel like she would get lost, or it'll be like they trying to force her to be in the top picture. It won't feel organic.
Yeah, it wouldn't. That's another good point as well.
So that's why I said, you know what? Put her on NXT. Let her finish her business that she got on NXT. Because we let her ride the wave, make her be dominant, whatever you want to do with her in NXT, and then when Julia or Stephanie or somebody ready to go to the main roster, she could finally get that due and be the women's champion.
Right.
I feel, then we could bring her up to the main roster. I said at least let her do 2025 on NXT, or at least part of it on NXT.
Let her cook.
Let her cook
Right.
for a minute, and then we'll bring her to the main roster.
Right.
But
Yeah.
before we get into this prediction,
Oh, gotcha. Go ahead.
I got one more thing.
Go ahead.
Unless anybody else got any news.
Yeah, I do.
And the reason why I bring this up because it pertains to the Royal Rumble. A Miss crazy little blonde who's from Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Okay, let's hear it.
The news I got from Miss Alexa Bliss is that she may not be in the Royal Rumble.
And they've been saying that for months.
But the difference here is that we didn't know she had a contract dispute.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's been almost popping up everywhere. Apparently, and we talked about this a little bit on previous videos. She was supposed to appear earlier this month. She was supposed to make her return. It was supposed to be on one of the earlier Monday Night Raws.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the January 12th.
Yeah, so it was after. It wasn't the debut on Netflix Raw, but it was the Raw after that. She was supposed to make her appearance or her return ahead of the Royal Rumble, and apparently that got canceled because of contract disputes. They haven't come to agreement or terms on a new contract or whatever it is, and since they came to a standstill or a little halt, her appearance on the January 12th Monday Night Raw was canceled, and even her appearance in the Royal Rumble has come, to a halt in itself. So my thing is, I don't know if this is a fake out by WWE to potentially just hide that she's coming back because of the leaks that revealed that she was going to be in the Royal Rumble. Because if I'm not mistaken, the leaks said that she was actually going to be like either number one or number two for the women's. She was going to be an early entrant in the Royal Rumble. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. but I hope it's not because I've been wanting to see her return back. And Wrestle Talk said too that she's still penciled in, even with this contract stuff, that she's still penciled in as someone who's going to be then we got Shay back. We lost Chris and got Shay. We had lost Shay first, then we lost Chris and we got Shay back. So hopefully Chris jumps back in. But yeah, it's a weird thing going on with Miss Alexa Bliss. She still penciled in creatively as going with the Y6. So she might be on SmackDown, I guess, when she comes back.
Yeah.
The day was moved to SmackDown. It because Wrestle Talk released a video today saying that it was still her not her whatever's going on with her didn't hurt them creatively, didn't hurt the Y6 creatively or nothing like that, but that it was a part of their plan. So it backstage reports are saying that she was going to be part of the Y6 when she returns. So we was going to get, if she does return, we will get, Bray, not Bray Wyatt, but Bo Dallas, Eric, Dexter Lumis, Nikki, Alexa, and Joe Gacy. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be 2 females plus all the boys. So that pretty much confirms that. But the problem is they don't know when she'll return now. Because at first it was rumored that she was going to be returning January or Royal Rumble. But now that's all into question. And my thing, and all I gotta say is why I hope it's not true. I hope this is a fake out for her return in the Royal Rumble. But it does make a competitive argument from the sources and everything. Even Wrestle Talk is talking about it that she was supposed to appear on that January 12th and they canceled it. So that makes me think that it might be true and she might not even be at the Rumble because something is going on with her contract. I hope they can work it out beforehand because hell, Triple H worked it out at the last minute to sign CM Punk. So hopefully they can work it out at the last minute to have her in the Royal Rumble. But yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on it. That's why I bring it up. I want to talk about it because it's a big piece of Royal Rumble news. This is a Royal Rumble edition of not only a prediction but news video. So, Chris, what did you think about Alexa Bliss potentially not being at the Royal Rumble due to contract negotiation problems?
I'm at. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty much kind of surprised by it. I would have thought this would have been like the perfect time to actually get like that return pop from her. But hopefully, like you said a little bit, man, they'll try to fix it. Closer toward the end, and maybe we'll give it until like Saturday morning and see if somebody says she's been spotted, like at the Lucas Farm, like at the Lucas Farm Arena or something like that. But with that being said, I also seen something else here on ringsidenews.com that says Becky Lynch's WWE return still up in the air ahead of the WWE Royal Rumble. It says Becky Lynch is still under WWE contract, but when the man actually returns, still remains a mystery. It says according to Fightful, WWE Creative is still figuring out who is under contract. That's confirmed. But as far as like her when she's gonna return, they do not know and trying to figure out these plans to what they want to do with her when she do return.
Well, that's a bummer because just like with Alexa Bliss, if the leaks are true, both of them were early entrants in the Royal Rumble.
I've been hearing that she's gonna be she's at the Royal Rumble. She's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So, Becky Lynch is there. So,
I mean,
who, who,
if
who
it's
knows? Who
true,
knows?
who knows? But I
Yeah,
have heard what Chris is talking
Creighton will
about. I
figure
have
it out
heard them.
on Saturday.
Yeah, I guess
I
we'll
haven't
figure it
heard
out.
that, but you know,
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out Saturday. But I have heard that she might not be at the Rumble either. Though again, this could just be Triple H messing with everybody. Um, because Triple H and WWE has admitted that they put out fake reports to throw people off from their plans of what they really are going to do for like the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So
hmm
I wouldn't be surprised there are false reports. Um, that's why I'm saying I'm hoping that this is all just fake and that we really will get Alexa Bliss. We really will get Jordan Grace. We really will get Becky Lynch. But I have heard what Chris is talking about the whole Becky Lynch thing. I have heard of that. I've seen reports on that on like Facebook and Instagram and Ringside.
Yeah.
Uh, well, hey Jeff, what do you think about the whole Alexa Bliss situation?
um, I kind of figured this was gonna come down to it when they say, "Oh, she may not come," because of course, you know, she has a contract trouble right now, and then all the rumors talking about, "Oh, she's gonna work with the YS6." So I was like, okay, they might try and save her for when the YS6 appear on SmackDown,
Hmm.
and then she just appear in the ring with YS6,
Hmm.
or you never know, she might just um come back alone, and then all of a sudden she's trying to look for the missing pieces, and here comes the members of the YS6. Who knows what's gonna happen with Alexa Bliss? But hey, if the rumor's true, hey, she's not gonna be in the Royal Rumble. Hey, there's nothing we can do. We just gotta move on to the next person. But I hope she is in the Rumble. Yeah.
I guess we'll find out Saturday, one way or another. Oh,
Okay.
speaking of the Wyatt Six, apparently
Yeah, I was just about to ask, what are they?
one of them is injured, and
Yeah, one of
so
them are injured.
that's why we haven't seen them on TV because they didn't name which one of the Wyatt Six, but apparently one of them are injured, and that's why they
Oh
didn't
man,
come back to TV. So I'm just
And
like,
speaking of
okay.
the YS6, they said that Bo is supposed to be doing his own little singles run soon, but they didn't say when. They just said coming soon.
gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha. Okay.
Shay, if you with us.
Um, same thing I said it with the same thing with the Jordan Grace. It's to throw us off. That's what it is. This was to throw us off. I think she probably will be there. She might come out at number 30. You never know.
Mm. Yeah,
You never know.
you never know. That's why I said we'll find out. We definitely will find out Saturday. Special start time though. By the way, for people who don't know, if you're on the East Coast like me, like Chris, like Shay, it'll come on at 6
Six,
o'clock p.m.
yeah, 6:30.
If you're in the past like Jeff, it's 5.
It's 5 o'clock.
And I think it's 2 to 3 hours early if you're on the West Coast. So wherever's when
It's
it's
like
6 o'clock for you, it'll be later for us.
it's like
Oh,
two
guys,
o'clock.
guess what?
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
So I think, yeah, it's like 1 or 2 o'clock on the west,
Yeah, it's
West
two
Coast.
o'clock west. It's 2 o'clock West Coast time.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what,
Okay,
guys? I'm
gotcha.
leaving work early to watch it. I'm like, I got something to do. Okay, yeah.
She said I'm leaving work to watch the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Hey, that's how
Yeah, I'll
serious
be
the
at
Royal
home,
Rumble
so I'll be able
is.
to watch it regardless.
um, I guess that's it. I don't have no more news. I think did we talk about the Paris, the class at Paris? I think that's the only thing I could think about.
Yeah, we talked about that on Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's going to the new class at the castle. Won't be called class at the castle. It'll be just class in Paris.
Oh, I was telling Chris that on the posters you see that Gunther is on the poster and he still has that
Mhm.
title, so he's not losing that title. You know, he's not losing that
Yeah,
title at WrestleMania.
Here we
so he's
go.
got so
Just a
he
little teaser.
No,
so he
hey, he
so
could be
he's going
winning the
so
title
he's
back at Paris Classic. We don't know. Triple H is known to throw some swerves. He might lose that WrestleMania.
He
Now
need to.
it depends. Now it depends on who he facing at WrestleMania.
hopefully someone good.
It's gonna either be Jey Uso or John Cena,
If it's John
but most
Cena, he's
likely Jey
definitely.
Uso.
If it's
Most
John
likely
Cena,
Jey
he's
Uso.
definitely losing. He's
Most
losing
most
if
likely
it's
Jey
John.
Uso. Because
So
Jey Uso's not winning.
yeah, if it's Jay Uso,
He's
then
not
Jay
winning at
Park.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's
I'm just
not
putting that
winning at
out there.
WrestleMania. But if
That'd
it's
be a
John
that'd be a,
Cena,
that'd be a disappointment. That's just like having him uh attempting to have him to win at the Money in the Bank, and then yeah.
no,
But
see, I think the thing is here is that he might not win the Royal Rumble. Though that would be a beautiful swerve if he does. And I would not be mad if he wins the Royal Rumble. I could see him winning the Elimination Chamber to face Gunther, or um, I could see him winning this year's Money in the Bank because people thought he was winning last year and he should have won last year. He was on the cover, but Triple H and WWE's rules of making everybody pay their dues. So I think they're going to eventually give us our Jay Uso moment this year, but I don't think it's
yeah,
happening no time soon. Especially if the rumors and leaks are true about how the rest of this World Rumble and the rest of the months are going to go into WrestleMania. Though then again, Triple H and them have known to been put out fake stuff. But yeah, that was the only thing I had was the class at Paris. Unless anybody else have any news, we can jump straight into the prediction.
No, I'll talk about what I gotta talk about later.
All right, no
Go ahead.
news. All right, we're gonna go straight into the Royal Rumble predictions with Royal Rumble 2025 predictions. With the first match we're gonna talk about is DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns for
No,
the the WWE Tag Team Championships. Uh, I'm actually gonna say DIY. I don't see
no,
Motor City Machine Guns winning this. Winning. Well, because it will be a shame as we running this story with DIY and they just lose it. Cause it's like what they did with Liv Morgan. They made her heel, give her the title, made her go on this interesting run, and then give it right back to Motor City Machine Guns. Which why I say DIY because I don't want the Motor City Machine Guns just to get it right back from them.
yes, get it back.
Because I feel like when you do stuff like that, when you just give it right back to the person they took it from, it shows that you really didn't want that person not to have the title. So it would be. I feel like if you're gonna make this worth it, if you're gonna make DIY being tag team champions worth it, after what you already did to them with the bloodline, um, yeah, we need them to have at least a little bit longer with the titles. And I see them if we're doing that, I pick DIY to win that match. But Jeff, because we're gonna get to Chris, but I want Jeff to go first. What do you think?
I'm sorry to say this, but I'm tired of DIY. I'm tired of DIY now. Um, I want the Motor Machine Guns to win the title.
Hmm.
I, I know I know we're gonna be playing hot potato, but at the same time, I'm gonna keep bringing this up. over and over again. And it's the same thing with Jey Uso. Him losing the title to Braun Breaker after he only had it for like a week or two. Like, what's the point? I get it. I get it. They want, they want, they wanted Braun Breaker to get the title back, and I know, you know, a lot of people want DIY to keep it because they, they're a dominant tag team. Yes, I know, but at the end of the day, the Motor Machine Guns, even though they ain't been there long, I think the Motor Machine Guns is the start of the a bigger picture for the the tag team division. You know, they're the veterans, and I think that them having the titles could, you know, push a lot of tag teams that need a big push. And this man, this feud can go a long way, even though it should be the Street Profits. But I'm not gonna talk about that anyway, because I can go on. We can go on and on about that.
Yeah, we can. We can. We can. Speaking of the Street Profits, I just remember that it was either today or yesterday. I heard that it's actually Montez Ford who is
Yeah,
injured.
Montez Ford just hurt. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was telling Chris.
So I'm like, oh God. I'm like, that's the type of stuff that make them not want to put the title on you because you get injured a lot. And between Dawkins and Montez Ford, Montez Ford has had more injuries than Angelo Dawkins, so that kind of stop and go hinders your position in the company. Same thing with Dakota Kai, which they're saying. I thought I think I saw somewhere on Facebook they said that she's injured too.
Yes,
She is.
that's what probably stopped that Intercontinental Championship from being
Yeah, that's why
placed
she
on.
didn't she didn't win the Intercontinental Championship because she was hurt.
Oh
She's
God,
injured prone, and they didn't want to put the title on somebody that's injured prone.
I feel,
yeah, she's
It doesn't
injured.
make it doesn't make sense
but everyone was rooting for it.
because she would win, and then turn around and get hurt, and they
Yeah,
had to relinquish the title the next week or with it.
yeah, because
It
then
doesn't
I want her to win, but
no.
they like if we put it on her, we got to make her wrestle more, and the more we make her wrestle, the more she's prone to get injured again.
Yeah,
So it's like we want to use her, but we can't use her if she can't keep from getting injured. Which,
and the
like I
thing
said, that's like I swear that's like because she didn't must not drink enough milk. She had to not drink enough milk because she's too injured. She gets too many broken bones to be that injury prone.
and the
Slight.
thing is with Dakota Kai, she's just like you know she get the match, and then next week you hear, oh, she's hurt. Like, I'm tired of hearing about, oh, Dakota Kai is in a match with 1 week, next week, oh, she's hurt, but we're gonna continue to put her in a match. Like, no, give these wrestlers time to actually, you know, sit at home and heal. Even
True,
though it's just like a small injury, the small injuries can lead to, you know, a long term injury down the line. And
Right,
then it could end their career.
true,
right.
true.
It's another person to be uh to say like is very injury prone is Shotzi because on NXT this past Tuesday, um, she ended up having a women's North American Championship match, and she was like she came back like what 2 weeks ago, and she's already in a knee brace. And when that second week when she came back, she tried to do the outside dive and she ate that floor. And I was like, no, she ate that floor serious, like bad. I thought she was injured right then and there when she was in a tag match last week. But that's another reason why she didn't get the NXT Women's North American Championship because, like you said, a lot of
Well,
injured
no,
stars.
Chauncey came back with a knee brace.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
she
Dakota
came back.
Kai?
Yeah, she came back with a knee brace.
Yeah, yeah.
She went. That's the only
Dakota
reason why she's able to come back and wrestle. She got to wear that knee brace.
Dakota Kai's always had that knee brace
Yeah, she
since
had that knee brace since the early parts of her career.
when she was with what you call it, with her that group. She had the knee brace.
I remember when she started, she didn't have one, but once she got that first injury, she been having a knee brace ever since. The only
Yeah,
person that had a knee
like
brace
Stone Cold.
and got it and didn't need no more was Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox had one, but then she didn't really need no more, so you start seeing her wrestle without it. But she did wrestle with one too.
Yeah, I remember when Stone Cold used to wear them.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
she's the next Stone Cold.
Yep. He had on both of the knee. I'm like, God.
Victoria also has a knee brace too. She can't wrestle without one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
especially
Oh wow.
yeah.
when she was in TNA, she used to always wear the knee brace.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
She had a knee injury that she can't where she can't wrestle without it. Her injury, I think, is similar to Stone Cold's, where it's just never gonna heal properly to where she don't need it.
what? So yeah, tell me what happened again with Stone Cold's knee. Like, well, both of his knees.
Oh man,
So, because I know I seen something last week where he said he wants to get the knee surgery done.
it's something I can't remember. It was so long ago because
Was it when Owen Hart dropped him?
it might
Right
have
for that
been.
power driver thing.
No, that was his neck injury.
That was
Yeah.
his. I was about to say that was his neck.
Because he had two neck injuries. He had two neck injuries, one about Owen, and then was another one later. But I forgot what happened to his knee. Cause I remember it was a time where he didn't have knee brace, but then all of a sudden he had just two of them. I think he had a knee injury, and I just can't remember when, but I know it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Got that 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
for him.
Baby stumping them people out with it though.
He got
Oh
those.
yeah.
He got those iron knees.
But Chris, go ahead, man. What did you want to say about this DIY tag team match?
So that DIY tag team match, we know that Pretty Deadly is going to interfere. It's going to be because they want their tag team title opportunity.
Oh
This
yeah, I
match,
forgot about them.
yeah. This match, honestly, I would have to say, like Jeff always says, it's a bathroom break match. It's like a put it in the trash can match. It's like I can watch that on Friday night SmackDown instead, like match, because SmackDown is 3 hours.
Saturday
You
Night
can
Live.
you can
Saturday night main event.
you can like you don't have to. You can stick like some other match on the show, like a Braun Breaker United States Championship match, which I
Shoot,
think
Shinsuke Nakamura.
yeah, or him or somebody. Um, have a title, have at least a title match on there. Um, but I don't think it should have been on there. But anyways, if I had to guess, I'm gonna have to say DIY retains it if they decided to do it that way. If DIY doesn't retain, it'll be because of Pretty Deadly costing them the titles because they said they want a tag team title shot, and they've been playing around with Pretty Deadly about giving them that title shot, and it all started about Legato them attacking, you know, Street Profits and so on and so forth. But they're going to interfere in there too, and we'll probably get some kind of fatal 4-way title match or something like that. the upcoming Friday or SmackDown or something like that. Which, like I said, you got 3 hours to use that tag team title match because we've been seeing one each and every week for the past 3 weeks now. So there's no point. But DIY retains.
Okay. Well, I would like, it says Punch can't be here. I would add on his 2 cents that I actually agree with this being on the show because it's important. Because when was the last time we had the tag team titles defended on the pay-per-view?
I used my phone here.
Right.
That was
So it's like, when was the last time we seen that? When was the last time we got a match of this importance for the tag team titles on both shows, or to the point, announcing a new lifespan, the women's mid card title, like all this, it's actually a good thing that this is actually on the show. So I
to be
say this
honest.
is, to counter Chris's point, I think this is actually a good thing that we have it on the show, so that it can actually get some notoriety, gain
They could
some
have put it on the kickoff.
importance. Huh?
I said they could have put it on the kickoff,
It wouldn't be as important.
and then they could have had, a Shinsuke Nakamura match or a Braun Breaker match.
Now, granted, there's only 4 matches, but if we're going to go about how they did Saturday night's main event, there might only be 4 matches for Royal Rumble this year.
Yeah, it is.
Unless we do get either Shinsuke Nakamura or Tiffany defending their titles, which is not looking likely. So that be the first thing on that leak that was wrong, was that
But
she was going to be Tiffany was going to be defending the title against Nia Jax. But it was right about Tiffany being a champion. It just
but
was, I guess it was wrong about her having a match at the Royal Rumble, unless something happens
but
tomorrow.
before
Now,
but before Shay go, there is rumors. I talked about it in the previous video.
he cut himself off right in the middle.
So hey, if they do that, then the men's battle royale is gonna you
You
know
gotta repeat yourself, because when you came back in, you didn't come back into the video.
oh, I was talking about there's rumors that they said there's gonna be a 40 man battle royal for the men, and I was saying if that's true, then they're gonna extend that match longer, and then that could help out with time and everything too for the pay per
Mhm.
view,
That's
since
true.
it's only 4 matches anyway.
That's what I think is true. Like, if it's only 4 matches, then I'm like, okay, that means one of the Royal Rumble matches are going to be longer than normal. But
Or
then
either
again, if they do 40 men, I can see that being done in the Saudi Arabia, because that's where the Royal Rumble going to be at for next year. So I can see them doing that for next year too. If they don't do it this year, if they don't do it this Saturday, I can see them doing that for the next year's Royal Rumble, especially if the Saudi government wants 40 people. I just don't know who they're going to get 40 people from, but
you know you, but look at this. They signed all with all these other wrestling companies like Reality of Wrestling and all these other companies that could work with you know WWE. So you got all these stars that you can use for the Royal Rumble,
true,
for the 40 man Royal Rumble,
that's true.
quote unquote Zillified too. Just saying. I'm gonna
but
keep saying it until he comes to the WWE.
you got to remember, if they don't do it Saturday, but do it for next year, you got to remember Saudi probably going to want superstars to be in that Royal Rumble. So that's just if they don't do it Saturday and they do it next year. But it looks like they probably will be doing it Saturday if you're only going to get 4 matches. Because that most likely means one of them, if probably the men's, is
It
going to
only
be
makes sense. Yeah.
longer because it might actually be 40 people. So it makes sense. It makes sense if we don't have a 5th match. It makes sense. Shay, what do you think?
DIY, man, throw it in the trash, bro. They could have kept that. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of seeing them. I'm sick of hearing about them. I'm sick of people fighting them. It's just throw it in the trash. You should just let the Motor Machine Guns keep that title because now who else you want to fight? It's Pretty Deadly. That's the only people you want to fight
No,
because
the guys there for attachment. You got them too.
and then because Street
Trash.
Profits is they hurt, so it's just like yeah, all you got is the little the old boy the Mexican trio. That's all you got.
Mexican.
Trash.
Yeah, you got the guy there for attachment. You got Pretty Deadly, Motor Machine Guns, DIY. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Isn't Rey Mysterio group going over
Oh
there
no, you
too?
got Austin Theory. No,
Yeah, yeah, LWO.
I forgot Austin Theory. Aggressive Waters on Raw
They on
now.
Raw. Yeah, they on Raw.
That's good. Something new for them.
Yeah, they don't even have LWO because LWO is on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh dang. Oh, but you know the Wyatt, they can't stick it on them. So yeah, just
I
let
mean,
them
they
keep it.
could.
They
They
still got
could.
they still got the bloodline.
No, God, no.
No, please no.
God, no.
They're gonna
I'm
make
just
Solo feel good about himself. No.
I'm
No
just
more
saying, like,
factions. We don't need no more factions with the title.
I mean, we don't need YS6 with the title. The
True.
tag title.
We don't even need them with the tag titles.
Nope.
Just because we seen so many factions have the title, and we see how WWE book the factions with the title, is that we don't because they don't know how to separate the faction from the titles itself with it being on the faction. Like it make the faction becomes the major part of that story where it should just be whoever the tag team champions of that faction should be in their own separate story away from the faction when it comes to the tag team championships. But when it comes to a group story about the factions when it's needed, it's like they don't know how to separate the two. It's like they put one in the thing. They made the group story also about the tag team, and then it holds up the tag team when it don't need to be held up like that. So yeah,
Right.
I don't. That's why I say no more factions because, Lord and behold, that's not. No, I don't want that. But, moving on. So we talked about DIY. What's the next match I bring up? We're gonna
Some
go
more
with
garbage.
we're gonna go with Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens in a ladder match for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which will have the undisputed and the Winged Eagle belts hanged above the ring. So this is a good one. This is gonna be a good match. This is gonna be a good match. I can see because Kevin Owens, he doesn't mind getting put through ladders. He will take that ladder bump spot, and I know he's gonna have a ladder bump spot because it's Kevin Owens. So, and then it's Cody Rhodes. I can see Cody Rhodes, both of them putting each other through hell in that match. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be physical, and it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be one of the best matches. Punch is trying to make it through. Hold on. Punch, you making it?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right.
My boy Punch is trying to make it. Hey, man, give Punch a hand, man. He a team player, man. That man is over there sick, but he like, man, I can't. He was sitting here watching. He like, man, I can't do it. I gotta jump in this video.
I gotta jump in it.
I gotta jump in, even if I'm silent. I gotta jump in.
Hey, I'm gonna have to whisper my ass off, but I'm gonna get my thoughts in.
It's like it's in and out.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's like 1 minute you good, but then that's it comes
Yeah.
back, it goes out. But yeah, I'm gonna get your thoughts on the DIY because we talked about DIY already. But for right now, before we jump back to DIY, we're talking about Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship.
Okay.
And this is gonna be a great. I was saying it's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be physical. Because it got Kevin Owens in it, it's gonna have Kevin Owens probably going through a ladder. They probably gonna have a ladder set up, and he's gonna go through it. Hell, I could see both of them going through ladders actually. Um, the caveat is the most intriguing part about this is the fact that my girl Liv Morgan is on the poster for WrestleMania and she ain't doing nothing. But anyway,
Ooh. I see.
I,
I see
I
that.
just I just noticed her face and I'm just like, ain't that about to? But anyway, no, it's the fact that Sami Zayn,
Mm-hmm.
he's the X factor in this. What is Sami Zayn gonna be doing? Is he gonna help Cody Rhodes? Is he gonna help Kevin Owens? Is he gonna stay out of it completely? Now, I will say this, since we're just doing predictions, I say that Cody Rhodes is gonna win. But I think what needs to happen is this match needs to go on before the Men's Royal Rumble. Because
Mm-hmm.
if Sami Zayn decides not to help Kevin Owens, we could start this build of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, granted, it all depends on tomorrow on SmackDown. I know we've been saying it depends on how the Royal Rumble goes to where how the WrestleMania goes, but SmackDown is the very last day. Well, it's the last. No, SmackDown and Saturday is the last 2 days for this trade window. So if we don't get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens on the same show, then I don't know how they're gonna make this work unless they just don't give a crap and they just have two Raw and SmackDown superstar going against each other. But if they do somehow put them on the same show because of the trade window, then I would love for they feud to start from the Royal Rumble because Sami Zayn chose not to, and I would love it for that fact that what if Sami Zayn is one of the final people? What if it's let's just say it's John Cena and Sami Zayn, and everybody's going crazy because you want Sami Zayn to win, right? Obviously, everybody gonna want Sami Zayn to win, and Sami Zayn he Haluna kissed John Cena, he got him, but Kevin Owens comes and screws Sami Zayn. He comes. John Cena don't know it. Sammy's, he's down because of the Halloumi kit, but Kevin Owens getting there. He stunners and apron powerbomb Sami Zayn, or even give him a package pile driver, leaves him there, and John Cena just wakes up and see it, throws him over. Right? It could be anybody. I'm just using John Cena as an example, but that's how I would see it. Like Sami Zayn getting the ultimate screw over from Kevin Owens is right when he had it. Right there, he had his WrestleMania main event. He was about to go over John Cena. Kevin Owens screws him, and it goes that way. But that's just a what if. This is not even my prediction on what could happen for the Men's Royal Rumble. I'm just saying this is how I would want it to start the feud between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn again. Because for one, we already seen it dozens of times over. But this because of the way how this new heel Kevin Owens portraying, this would be like a little bit of a refresh take on their rivalry. Because this is like beyond them portraying each other, nobody has portrayed each other this bad to where they took away the moment they could have had at WrestleMania. So I would say that would probably be a fresh way to redo a Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn feud. But that's how it was. That's if that's how we're gonna go. That's how I think it's a start. It's a start with Sami Zayn not helping Kevin Owens beat Cody Rhodes, and then Kevin
But
Owens screws Cody. Kevin Owens screws Sami Zayn in the Rumble.
but the thing is, you got to think about it. You got Randy Orton coming back. Randy Orton could help Sami Zayn. You
No,
know,
Randy Orton gonna help Cody.
I mean, yeah, it can help Cody. That's what I meant. he can help Cody.
Mm.
Yep.
And
But that no, I agree. That's if Sami Zayn tries to help Kevin Owens beat Cody, then yeah, he'll come out and help Cody Rhodes. But if Sami Zayn is not helping Cody, there's no need for Randy Orton to come out.
But what if?
Randy still can help him regardless.
Oh, Shawn
Let Sami
Michaels can
Zayn.
help him too. Cause remember, Shawn Michaels got smoked with KO
Oh
too.
yes, yes, yes.
That joke would be funny though.
He gave
But
him the sweet
that
chin
wouldn't
music.
for me. That wouldn't make sense. That would make Cody more of a heel because
What if?
that would make him a hypocrite because he's using people to beat Kevin Owens where he asked for this match to beat Kevin Owens on his own.
Well, it
What if
wasn't
True.
his
Sammy?
fault. Shawn Michaels, he tried to hit Shawn Michaels. That's ain't his fault.
I
True.
know it's not, but it's still it will hurt Cody
But
regardless.
what
Mm.
if? What if Sammy came out to try to help Cody, but he accidentally haluva kicks Cody, like we've been seeing on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kevin Kevin Owens come close to winning the title, but then you got I Sammy for some reason tries to put him down. You can have Randy Orton come in and RKO Kevin Owens.
Right.
Sami Zayn can leave the ring. Like, damn, I don't know what to do. Should I help KO with Randy or should I stay out of it? It still can start the feud with Sammy and Kevin, or you can start the feud with Kevin and Randy, and it still can leave Sammy in a question mark.
Yes.
Because
That's good. You eating that.
they
You eating that.
remember remember, Karrion Cross is
Let it
convincing
cook.
Sammy. Karrion Cross will be the question mark out of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Is Karrion Cross
Let it
words
cook.
get into Sami Zayn? That
Right.
should be if I'm not saying little big man don't have a point. I'm not saying nobody don't have a point. What I'm saying, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying nobody got a point. It's just our predictions. I'm saying you can still start the feud with Randy and Kevin,
Mm-hmm.
but Sami Zayn, it still be a question of is he going to turn heel and who does he turn it on?
Right.
Because the main part of the story now is Sami Zayn going to turn, but who is he going to turn on? He didn't necessarily turn on Kevin, and he didn't necessarily turn on Cody because he accidentally kicked Cody.
Mm.
And he accidentally kicked Seth too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah, he accidentally kicked Seth.
I'm saying in the Kevin Owens and Cody match, Sami Zayn
Oh,
comes
yeah,
out.
yeah.
He tries to help. He tries to help Cody, but he accidentally haluva kicks Cody. Randy Orton comes out of nowhere and RKO's Kevin Owens. Now you got Sammy and Randy staring eye to eye, and then Sammy just walks out. He doesn't help Kevin, but he accidentally still kicks Cody. So that still leaves the question of is Sammy going to turn on Cody Rhodes? Because that's what this is all about at the end of the day. And it's going to lead into the Royal Rumble if Sami Zayn tries to help throw over Roman Reigns. Because
Right.
that's what this is all about.
Yep.
Yeah, that is true.
And are we going to see the top four guys, which will be Seth, Drew, Sammy, and Kevin,
Boom.
be joining together at the Royal
No,
Rumble, or are
no.
they going to start planting them seeds? Because remember, the whole goal is for Roman Reigns not to win.
True. True.
Right. They're gonna gang up on that boy.
The whole goal is for Roman, for anybody that helped the bloodline,
Not to
that's the
win.
goal. But Sami Zayn in the Rumble will be the question mark.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially since he tied the two big things. He tied to the Rumble itself, the Rumble match itself and the Kevin Owens match.
That's what I'm
So that's
saying.
he got like a big question mark on both of them.
Sammy will be the question mark. Now it's already staring up to be KO, Seth, and Drew already kind of like joining together. Because the main goal is whoever's affiliated with the bloodline or did anything with the bloodline, they gotta go. That's the goal.
Oh, you forget about CM Punk too. They're gonna be gunning for him too.
That's what I'm saying. Now with
CM
CM
Punk is
Punk,
Yeah.
CM Punk is interesting too because what's the favor?
right.
Right.
What's the favorite? What's the
It's a
favorite?
lot of questions.
Oh, this is getting good. This is
Yeah,
getting
Yeah,
good.
there's a
Bro,
lot of
pardon me,
questions going into this
what
Royal Rumble.
pardon me.
what if,
It's damn man. But yeah, I mean, you could book it now, little big man. You got a point too. You know what I mean? I'm not saying nobody got a point. I'm saying if you, because I'm looking at it from what I got out of Monday Night Raw with Sami Zayn. Karrion Cross will be the big
Mm-hmm.
question mark for Sami Zayn's decision.
Yeah, cause he took what Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins
I
said to
know.
him, and he tried to twist it on Sami Zayn to even make it further.
That's why I say. That's why I agree with you when they said that they trying to give Karrion Cross the Bray Wyatt the Fiend type
Treatment.
of
Treatment.
treatment
Mm-hmm.
because anybody that went against Bray ended up being the heel,
Mm-hmm.
except for John Cena, but that
Except
was
for
cool.
John
That was
Cena.
cool for that day.
Mm-hmm. Cause that with John Cena was more about just undoing what they did they first go around.
That
Cause
story though,
Mm-hmm.
that story at that WrestleMania was tough.
It's
yeah, that
tough.
It was
was.
It was
so
tough.
underrated. I don't care about nobody. You imagine John Cena being like an NWO? That would have been hard.
And because like we got to see many like what ifs that people have created in W2K with John Cena.
Yeah,
We got to see
that's yeah.
I have seen people create an NWO John Cena. We got to see him return as a Doctor of Thugonomics. We even
For
got to
some
see
reason,
prototype John Cena.
I loved it that COVID-19 era because it was so creative. You got to see like stuff that you'll
Yeah.
probably never see live. You know what I mean? It was so cool because they had to get creative with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it was silly, but some of it you kind of look back like, oh snap, this was
It
kind
really
of
worked.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, it really
I,
worked.
I ain't gonna lie. The way how they did the Dead Man match with AJ Styles and
Oh, but that was my favorite
and
match. Oh my god.
John Cena and Bray Wyatt, I kind of want to see more cinematic matches like that.
That was fire.
That was
Yeah.
That
fire.
John Cena was iconic.
But to your point, though, Punch, one of the silly things was that whole Money in the Bank at the tower tower thing when people
Oh
was
yeah, the
falling off
top.
the
Yeah, that
roof.
was
That
crazy.
was crazy.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. We was like, I was like, oh my god, Rey Mysterio is dead. He just fell off the building. I was like, poor Rey Mysterio. They used him as a sacrifice. He had to fall off the
Who had
building.
won that year? Who had win?
I think
Oldest.
Oscar.
No,
Uh,
or was it? I think
no.
Oldest and Oscar won that year.
Otis and Oscar, yeah. It was Otis and Oscar.
Who can get the Vince McMahon office first?
They had to
Bro,
Oh,
race from the bottom all the way
bro,
to
what
the
if
top.
Otis
And then Rey Mysterio like, no, look, everybody, I'm not dead. I'm like, how did you not die? They said it was he landed on the bottom part of the building. I'm like, oh god dang it. You killed the mystery. He
Wait,
was supposed to be dead.
before y'all go, y'all talked about the tag title match.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I I just wanted to get my 2 cents on that match be, before we move on. If y'all don't mind,
No, go ahead, go
no,
ahead.
go ahead.
that match is very important. That match is important for the tag team division as a whole. We didn't see these belts get defended on the PLE in damn near some time. DIY and the Machine Guns, they have more than a match for me. They have to put on a performance of a lifetime Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That it does two things. It helps the tag team division as a whole, and we would like to see more tag teams on the PLE. And secondly, it will showcase that tag team division is the heart and soul of wrestling. And I mean, you got four of the best guys that could do it. But and I'm not pooping on the Road Raiders or JD Madonna and Dominic. That match was fire.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, for them four guys to be on a card and on PLE, they need to show out. And I mean, I know they could do it. We talking about the machine guns and DIY. I mean, we're going to get an NXT type of match out of that anyway. But as a whole, this is gonna determine tag team wrestling and the future of tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I jumped on, because when y'all got on that match, I was a little late, but when y'all got to that match, I was really strong on that match, because that is either going to put tag team wrestling back on the mat, or we just going to fall right back in place.
I did when we were talking about it because I had that's when I had seen your message and you were saying it was getting your butt kicked with the cold. I was like, for on your behalf, I did mention that it was important because Chris was saying that he believed that match shouldn't have gone on. I think Shay and Jeff said it too. They don't think the match should have been on the pay per view, but I would say it was very important because we haven't seen the tag team titles on both shows be defended at a pay per view. So I put your 2 cents in there, but you said it better than I could. So
Yeah, I don't think it wasn't the point of the match being on the card. It needed to be on the card. It needed to. And I know it probably don't make sense in whatever the case may be, but it needed to happen. I mean, it needed to happen because tag team wrestling has been in the dirt for a while, and no tag team match besides the New Day and Usos has really been on the PLE since.
mm-hmm.
So this is important. Like, I know it. I know to some of y'all it may not. It shouldn't be on the card, and probably it shouldn't be because of the build-up. But the build-up was weak. But I mean, these four guys are going to tell the story in the ring anyway. I mean, they are four of the best to do it. So if you follow the machine guns outside of WWE, you already know. And if you follow DIY in a journey, you already know what you're going to get anyway. But but for the tag team division as a whole, this is really important. So
Yeah,
I just wanted to say that this is important.
it definitely is. It definitely is. Uh, Punch. Who did you have winning between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens?
Cody.
Okay. All right.
I think we
Jeff.
all could agree.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said Cody. You said whoa, 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 whoa. You said Cody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Kevin Owens is still my champion. Okay,
No,
Kevin Owens is still my champion. But I mean, in the reality, he's not beating Cody. So in the reality, I'm just making sense here realistically. Even after the match, Kevin Owens is still my champion, Jeff. He's still my champion.
okay.
Especially, I mean, if what Jeff sold us is true, then they spoiled that he wasn't going to win at the Royal Rumble because they got a match at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Oh,
I got a disqualification. You know,
no ladder match.
It's a ladder match.
no, I just play.
I'm about to
I'm just
say
playing.
if they
I,
call
no, no, no.
disqualification
I
in a
just play.
ladder match,
No,
we about to have some
I
issues
mean,
here.
no,
no,
you know
no,
what?
no, not for this.
No,
No, no.
wait. Nah, Jeff, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised because they did do that with Bray Wyatt and Seth at Hell in a Cell. That was
Yeah,
some
that was
cool.
weird. They called for
Yes.
disqualification. I'm like, it's a Hell in a Cell match.
Look. That.
I won't be surprised, bro. I won't be surprised.
Hey, you never know. This new age wrestling. Yeah. You'd be
I'm not
surprised.
saying that. I'm not saying that it will happen, but I won't
Right,
be
right,
surprised.
right. I'm not saying it will either. I'm just saying
Yo, if
you
that
never know.
happens,
I had
yo,
forgot, bro. I forgot all about that, bro. I
yo,
was
if
so
that
worried
happens,
about it.
bro, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be, yo, I'm gonna just look at Jeff like, damn, bro, you just ruined the whole ladder match.
Right, you ruined the whole ladder
Or
match. They went and called a DQ in a ladder match where Cody just said there won't be no referee to call the DQ. They just stopped, and the only way the match ends is they grit back down their teeth, grit it out and grind it out and get up on that ladder and take down their belt.
or or somebody could get hurt, and you know you never know. I'm not wishing nobody to get hurt, but hey, that's the only way they stop
Or
matches when the people get hurt.
Kevin Owens could get so frustrated after the whole Sammy leaving and Randy Orton leave because they thought that they was done. They both try to climb the ladder. They both fall, and KO get frustrated and beat Cody to death to where they to where Cody can't compete no more. And they call it disqualification.
Bro,
But hit him with like two package power drivers.
bro, what a Randy
You got
come in and climb the
you got to do
ladder and
something a
grab the
little.
titles.
Now you got to do
I
something a
have
little more.
voices in my head.
Now you got to do something a
Randy,
little more than that. You got to hit him with the power drive on like eight chairs and whatever.
bro,
Knowing he gonna
hit him
try to
with,
do it from the top rope. He gonna try to package power driving from the top
But
rope.
yeah, you gotta do something real devastating to get that kind of finish. But
bro.
Jeff, to your point, I won't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be because they did try to try that with Finn Balor and that what was that false count anywhere match where
Yes, yes,
they was having a match and they went through the table and they just tried to take Finn Balor away in the ambulance. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, no, this is a false count anywhere. He's got to finish this.
I mean they did it with Bray Wyatt and Seth for Hell in the Cell.
yes,
That's why
they
people were
did,
so
Bro, that was the
mad.
weirdest thing ever.
and that's
And wasn't there
and
be
that
something like when Seth hit him with a chair, the referee called for a DQ?
and that's why I brought it up because of that. I was like,
Like,
bro, what
I
if
was
they
just
did
looking at
that?
that man like, first of all, this is hurting my eyes. Could we stop having it be red for a minute? But then I'm just sitting like, are we having a Hell in a Cell match and the referee just went for a DQ?
Yeah,
And the match
Yep.
went on anyway. It was like it was so awkward. After he called for the DQ, the match didn't stop.
and then I mean Kevin Owens, he does he try no. The big setup would be the power drive off the top rope into them eight chairs. Then you got like the managers coming out, Triple H even coming out. You know what I mean? Stopping it. Yo, you got to make it dramatic. You
Yeah.
got. I won't be surprised though.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, you know what I
Yep,
mean.
Shawn
You got to
Michaels
make it
come up there.
dramatic.
Or he could get you talking about he get frustrated do that to Cody or he do it to Sammy?
Yeah, nah, he get frustrated and do it to Cody.
Oh, okay.
Like right after the whole Sami Zayn kicks him and Randy Orton RKO's him, Sami Zayn leave, kept Randy Orton go. They both lay down for a minute. And then like they find that extra strength to start climbing. They
Yeah.
both climb. They both fall off. And then KO just got a second of win, and he's so frustrated. He just beat Cody to death with the chair until Cody can't move no more. Hits Cody with the power driver. Then KO just fill up the ring with like eight chairs and like 6 ladders or some crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Then KO takes Cody up the top rope and about to hit him with the driver from the top rope. That's when you get security and everybody. I won't be surprised if that happens because you still got the story of Sammy. You still can start the feud with Randy and KO, and we
So
still can get the rematch at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
you still got the Randy stare down the title with Cody
Yeah,
too.
that should happen after Mania. I think that should be the summer rivalry right there. Yeah, Randy
Yeah,
and Cody needs to happen. It needs to happen.
but I'm just saying you still got that too. So Randy could do something to Cody too as
On
well.
contrary to that, though, I need if John Cena does become champion, I need that Randy and John run back.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
You know,
SummerSlam.
that's if he becomes champion, because I need that run back for Randy. We need to run that back one more time since John Cena is retiring. I
But
would
for
have
my
said
pick
I
though,
would have said John Cena and Edge, but Cope is over there in AEW. So,
oh man.
Looking like a
Oh,
bum.
but
huh.
so Chris rejoining us here. What did you think about who you got for Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens?
Yes.
Oh, I
Chris.
thought he was back with us. Now, so we pass it on to Shay.
Obviously, my one of my baby daddies have to win. Cody, of
Oh
course.
wow, they went from being just her husbands to baby daddies. They ain't stepped up in the world.
Bruh.
So I want him to win. My other little husband is coming out, Randy, to help my man. You know, um, sorry, somebody was
Okay,
calling me a little hag. They know I'm on live. I hate when people call you. Don't y'all hate that?
Yeah.
Dang, that aggravates me. But
yeah, I
yeah,
got mine do not disturb.
so now I'm just waiting on the.
Yeah, did
Yup.
somebody call again?
Somebody calling.
Somebody call her again.
Hey, a busy person. Oh yeah. You got the
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet.
if Randy Orton come
That's
back,
That's Jay calling her because she went to talking about some baby daddy. And he like, oh, what the hell?
uh-huh.
Hold on. We went to left field now.
No, but
Oh,
can
we
you
went
imagine?
left field.
Hold on, wait. Can you imagine for Shay? Randy comes back. Cody wins, and Jay Uso wins the Royal Rumble, and her Eagles win the Super Bowl. She gonna have a hell of a month.
No, she had one hell of a
She gonna
month.
have one
don't
hell
don't
of a
don't.
month, boy.
Hey, don't
We
hyper
will
up. Don't
not see
hyper up
and
like
we
that.
will
Don't
not see
hyper
the
up like
end
that.
of it.
She gonna have one hell of a month, boy.
Look at it. She had to
Tell
get
you
off
that.
because of Jay Uso. But I pretty much figured she says I think she was going with Cody Rhodes, so
Yeah,
she was going with Cody Rhodes.
yeah. She took her baby
Um,
daddy. I don't know what's going on there.
All right, Chris.
yeah.
You hear? You hear, Chris?
Chris,
Yes.
All right.
who you got for Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens?
Out of Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to swerve this one and say Kevin.
No,
Ooh.
no.
I'm gonna take. I'll take the loss if I'm wrong. I'll take the
That's
loss.
right. Told y'all Kevin Owens is my champion.
Kevin Owens.
Ah,
And
I
the
Kevin
shouldn't
Owens
have
look
reason
good on
said that. I said
paper.
that. Oh, damn.
He got too excited. He
Oh, that
forgot.
just hurt. I just hurt. Oh,
and,
suffering because of
Kevin
that.
Owens look good on paper. That's it.
and the
Did y'all
reason
hear
why
anything I had to say?
No.
No, we figured you got in trouble with Jay Uso when you started talking about baby daddies.
Oh my gosh! Somebody had tried to call me, and I was mad I couldn't get off the thing.
But we're gonna get back to you though. But
Okay.
Chris, go ahead.
So I'm gonna have to actually, like I said, I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Owens. And the reason why I say Kevin Owens is I feel for some reason that after what was said 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw to Sami Zayn from Kevin Owens had Sami Zayn thinking real hard, and he's been kicking Seth in the face, kicked Cody in the face this past Monday, and then Sami Zayn did say he wants to do stuff for himself. He wants to do what Sammy wants to do, and what Sammy wants to do, and
Blah blah.
that dark devil guy, Karrion Kross, has been on the shoulder of him. So so I really feel that that Sami Zayn is gonna snap at the Royal Rumble on Cody,
All right.
and that's when Kevin Owens is gonna pick up the victory. He's gonna pretend like he's coming out there to try to, he's gonna come out there and just start looking like, okay, what am I gonna do? So, what Joe say his name? He appears. Oh wow.
I
I can't
believe the
wait to
waiting.
get some men's Royal Rumble prediction stuff. But yeah. So that's what I feel is going to happen. I could be wrong, but if I am wrong, okay. But if I'm right, I want them to actually make this look like, something that's like worth watching, like more than just a regular old ladder match. Someone is definitely gonna have one or the other man win both of those titles. And of course, we got Randy coming back as well. So I mean, Randy, he's been eyeing that title too. So, but I'm still gonna have to go with Kevin Owens just for him to hold it for a little bit and then end up losing it back to Cody or something like that.
One thing I do want them to happen, regardless of who wins, I want them to bring out a modern update Wing Eagle belt. Because I know that's the only way we would get a Wing Eagle belt if it's updated and look modern with the whole side plate and
Never know.
and a big old W in the middle of it. But I would love that since
What
we got
what is up with that?
look
What is up with them putting like a big old W on the World Heavyweight Championship?
It's
I mean,
Brandon.
they didn't do
You
that
know
with the
what?
world title though.
You know
Yeah,
what?
because Vince McMahon didn't care about it back then.
I respect Chris because he know the right decision. I mean, even though I feel like Cody's still gonna win, but Jeff, you a hater. You a hater, man. Kevin Owens is my champion.
I'll be a hater.
I'm about to
I'll
get a
be the
shirt.
hater for the rest of my life.
About to get a shirt that says Kevin Owens is still my champion until they get a
No.
one-on-one match.
Kevin is right.
Kevin is right.
That's right.
Kevin is right.
I hate.
I mean, he is, and that I will say, Kevin is right. Kevin is right. Cody did kind of portray Kevin. Cause like I always say it like this: if one of y'all got beat down by Roman Reigns like that to where you got ran over with a golf cart,
Yeah, like
basically,
what 5 years ago?
yeah, like they basically almost try to kill you. What do I look like teaming up with Roman Reigns just because we got a common enemy in Solo Sikoa?
See, the only person that benefit from it was CM Punk.
Yeah,
Drew even point that out. He like, yo, I ain't even mad at him.
he got a little
Right.
favor out the deal.
He got a whole
Yeah,
favor
CM Punk
out
is the
there.
only one. Yeah, CM Punk is the only one that benefited.
Yeah, like that. There was no benefit for Cody.
Yeah,
Yo,
But what?
Roman still didn't apologize. I feel like he should apologize to his bloodline.
That's what I'm saying. Like the whole story with Roman Reigns is stupid. He never apologized to the bloodline. He didn't do anything to make amends. He just when they tried to make him apologize, he just gaslit his way past the question, past the apology. Said this is just a waste of his time. His true focus is on Solo. So it was like he never really apologized, and he acts still like a heel. Because I guarantee you, Sami Zayn, if he get in the match with Roman Reigns gonna want him to get out on his own. He ain't even gonna want to throw him out. He gonna be like, for me, because I'm your tribal chief, get out.
But if the rumors is true, I heard that Roman wants a match with Jacob. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
heard
he
Roman
does.
wants to put him over.
yeah.
Yes, yes. And as he should.
Hell yeah. Please. Imagine the promos we're gonna get from Jacob the whole way. Dude, I think I watched that Saturday night and Friday night SmackDown promo at least 1,000 times. I know word from word.
My man said from post to post and coast to coast. Then
I
my boy
said,
went
man,
and destroys Braun Strowman so much he really knocked him unconscious one time. My boy said, hold up, damn it. I went to sleep for real this time. That hip attack really put me to sleep. I forgot I was in the ring.
He
He was
dog
that
so
walked
was
his.
ready.
man.
He dog walked
You
his
should,
ass.
you
I
should,
told y'all dog walk yo.
you should have
Well, y'all
heard
know
that.
what.
You should have heard it on my surround sound. Like every time he kept running into the corner to do that hip attack, it felt like I was there. It went boom boom. Like I was
Yeah,
like, what in the
yo,
world?
that's all you heard was just smack. Doom. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, it
But
sounded like somebody was running.
my
I
Pop
was
thing is
scared.
Social
like
Weasel.
you know they got to really start hurting after a while, right? Like 'cause
Yeah.
he was hitting mostly turnbuckle. So I'm like
Pop
that
Social
Yeah.
got
Weasel?
hurting your hip after a while because you did it like 8 times.
Nah, Jacob, a whole different man, yeah.
No, he was a
He
whole
said,
different
Bro.
man.
he's
Um,
taking it serious.
all right, getting back to Say here since she's not in trouble with Jay Uso anymore about the baby daddy stuff. Uh, what was you going to say about the Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens match?
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat what I said before, but
Uh-huh. No,
I,
no, no, no. No, no. Stand on business, your baby dad. Go ahead.
Your baby
my
dad.
man Randy gonna come out or whatever, right? And gonna lay that thing on KO because you know they want to fight for the longest. They're gonna be going at it. Then Sammy gonna come out and be like, should I get involved? Should I not? Sammy gonna turn around and walk away. Watch. Or guess what's gonna happen? I have a feeling that Karrion Cross probably will be in the audience or something and look at him or whatever. Or when he walking back, Karrion Cross stand with Sammy, something like that. Like I feel something like that might happen or whatever. And what else I think is gonna happen? Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think Cody's still gonna win, but I remember I was gonna say KO gonna ask for his rematch, so KO gonna win Elimination Chamber, and then he gonna try to fight him at WrestleMania. That's what I think. That's what's gonna happen.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, it's the only thing that's keeping Cody relevant. So
Yeah.
Kevin Owens had to make him interesting.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Nah.
I
Otherwise,
wouldn't go that
otherwise, who
far. For
put?
at least for me, he's been interesting the whole way. He
I
just
think he's more interesting now after he snapped on, like after he just did this kind of like this little turn looking like this turn little thing on Raw after he got kicked in the face by Sammy. And I
yeah, that
hope
was
we
an
and I hope
accident.
and I hope
That was an accident promo between him and CM Punk. It seemed like he was just growing frustrated with the people portraying him and stuff.
but I want
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I think like like they say, hey, what's going on, Savior?
Say yeah,
Sorry, y'all.
but
Um, Go ahead.
Jeff, Have you talked about Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we got past Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, we're gonna say one for last. But it's, according to the matchup card, says it's only four. It's only one. There's only two things we could talk about next. We're gonna start with the women's
The women. Ooh.
Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
Now, I'm expecting to the leaks. I'm expecting some surprises. I'm expecting AJ Lee to be in it because one of the people that they had as a surprise entrant. Now, I would be surprised either way, but one of the
Roxanne
people I'm
Perez.
like, I don't even think that person even wrestles anymore. that would be something for her to be in the match. But I won't say
Oh,
who that
yo, I
person
do.
is.
Hold on, wait. I do got a question. Why is they giving Charlotte Flair like the what was that girl name?
Carmella.
Oh, yeah.
I
What
said
in
that.
the
Oh,
Remember,
what?
I said that. Or no, you wasn't with us for the SmackDown one. But I think that was the SmackDown one where we did the review. I said that why is she getting the Carmella treatment all of a sudden? Like she look
Yeah.
like she got the Carmella filter and looking like
Right.
they get
She
they
Yeah.
got
making
some
her
work
look
done.
tan and stuff. Like, come on, bro. Come
She
on.
don't look the same, man.
No, she do not. She do not
She
look
look
the
like
same.
Carmella 2.0. I mean,
Yeah, Carmella 2.0.
shout outs to Corey Graves.
And speaking of which, where is Carmella? I know
At
she's
home rocking the
She had a,
baby.
she had
I
a
know
baby.
she's about ready to come back.
She had that baby, and they said they
Yeah.
don't know when she's coming. They don't know when she's coming back.
Dang.
She probably won't. She wasn't all that great in the ring to me anyway. So
No.
That's crazy.
the only thing I liked
She,
about her was her
A former
moonwalk skills.
SmackDown Women's Champion.
hey, she was better
Some
than she's
respect on
better
her
than
name.
what's her face
Oh,
with Otis
Oh
oh
yeah,
Oh,
girl
Maggie. I mean, not Maggie. Yeah.
Maxine, yeah, she's way better than
Maxine.
yes
Maxine Dupree.
hey
But anywho,
Jeff, I'm gonna get the trash for that opinion that you just stated.
I'm just
What?
saying he talking about she wasn't great in the ring and I'm just saying she's better than Maxine Dupree
So,
like ain't nobody be worse than Maxine Dupree.
I mean,
yo,
I'll say that because
somebody get the trash can for Jeff opinion, man.
the most interesting part of Carmella's career that
Oh,
I
I got
like
the trash can
was
myself.
that Elwood stuff when she became
SmackDown Women's Champion.
a two-time Money in the Bank winner because she
And she
won the
became
Money in the Bank
SmackDown
and they took it
Women's
from her because
Champion.
Elwood helped her cheat for it and then she won it
Oh
again.
yeah,
Oh yeah, no
Don
chin, James Ellsworth. I remember
Yeah,
that.
James
James Ellsworth.
Ellsworth.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. Ellsworth. James Ellsworth. No chin.
hmm
And then when she came back as that heel, and she was so much of a heel that she was kissing Corey Graves like right there on camera and stuff, and Corey was glazing her. That was the most interesting thing. Like when she was with whatchamacallit, Big Cass
James
and them.
Ellsworth.
When
Oh,
she was with Big Cass and them, I couldn't care less for her. Like she was just cool because she knew how to do the moonwalk.
Oh, speaking of big cast, well, um, what's his name on AEW? I forgot. Rod
Oh,
Napper or
oh
something
yeah,
like that.
yes.
I seen that last night. I said, let me see what's going on AEW.
I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a second. But God,
Yeah.
please.
At the end, yeah.
So for me, the women's Royal Rumble is going to be interesting because
hmm
I do remember that not Bailey, but I was about to say Becky, and Alexa was supposed to be early entrants. So I'm
Oh,
hoping that
really?
I was
Nikki
hoping
Bella,
that you,
maybe.
if
Nikki Bella and Brie.
Nikki Bella.
Oh no,
Well, no, I would actually the people I'm looking for is Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and AJ Lee. I'll say that.
Only
Those are
people
the
I'm
three
looking
people I'm
for:
looking for in the
AJ
women.
Lee and Alexa Bliss. That's it.
And I do believe AJ Lee is one of the people because, like I said, there's many women surprises for the women's Royal Rumble, but one
You
person
know,
on that list, I don't think is really going to be in the Royal Rumble because I don't even think she wrestles anymore. Like I don't even think she wrestles to where she's even capable or in shape enough to pull off a wrestling match.
Are you talking about Trish?
No. Trish could still go. Trish is. I don't even think Trish is on the list of people that's going to be in the Rumble. I could be.
She rumored to be there.
she's
She's rumored
rumored.
to be there, but it's I don't want to say because I don't want because in case she does be there, I'll just spoil it for people. But it starts with a K. It starts with a K.
Oh,
Carter.
okay.
Karma?
Okay.
God dang it, Shay.
Karma?
Shay?
Oh, you talking
Dang,
about? I
Shay.
thought you.
That would
Are you
be
talking
good though.
She
That would be
just
Uh,
good.
she just
if you
blurted out for the people to be spoiled for. I'm just like, Jesus, I was trying to keep it a secret.
if you
They'll be
don't
okay. They'll be
if you
okay.
about?
don't if you don't like spoilers, please fast forward these couple seconds of the video.
Right,
Yeah,
because I'm so sorry. I was trying to make it spoiler free for you, and Shay just spoiled a really big
karma.
woman's surprise if she
That's that
does
triangle
return.
Shay got going on between Jay, Randy Orton, and Cody. See, I don't know about
Mhm.
that.
But
Oh,
but
And
yeah,
yeah,
Petty
karma.
Drew.
My
Karma.
bad.
You
But
got Petty
Karma,
Drew too.
I
I'm
don't
so you.
think she even wrestles to be on that in the Royal Rumble.
I think she.
Who?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
didn't she
Awesome
retire
Kong
from?
Yeah,
retired.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Didn't she retire
Yeah,
from T? I mean,
Yeah,
Awesome
awesome
Kong
Kong.
said
Yeah,
Karma.
yeah.
I don't think
she
I don't
retired
think
like a
she
But
TNA.
but
right.
awesome. I like the awesome Kong character better.
Yes,
But
the
that's what
awesome
I'm
Kong
saying.
character. Yes.
Oh
But that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like
by
they got
putting
her
people
on the
through the
list
floor.
Yeah,
as
she
a
retired.
as a person who's going to be in this year's
If
Women's
she
Royal
comes
Rumble.
back, she better come back as that TNA Awesome Kong character.
Right.
Oh yeah,
And she works backstage anyway with WWE.
putting people through the
Yeah,
floor. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, she works with WWE.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
she's
that might be.
backstage. She's
That might be
backstage.
true. Then that
She
might be
works
true. If she
backstage.
comes back.
I think she about to
When
do
she re-
both. I think she's about to work the TNA women division too.
Oh,
yeah. When she retired, she came to WWE. They signed her for backstage.
Yeah.
oh, say beer. You
Yep.
might not want to watch the Royal Rumble, then, man. You might not want to watch the Royal Rumble.
Charlotte Flair is
I
winning.
picked. I mean, I only got three. I only got three top picks for this or whatever. Y'all can disagree with me if y'all want to. Well, no, I'll make it four. I'll go with I go with. I got my stuff written down. I written down this morning. So I had either Bianca, Bailey, Charlotte, or Jade Cargill.
No,
Whoa,
That's just some guesses.
Jay, you got Jay trying to be in the match at WrestleMania.
Yes. Yes.
She is not
He
ready.
does.
no,
She
no.
is not ready for no
She is
singles run.
nowhere near ready.
She is nowhere near ready.
It's just like Zelina's not ready. Not
And
ready.
and her baby face one
Selena is
gonna be
more ready than hold on than Jay.
and her
No.
and Jay
Who y'all top three?
Cargill and Jay Cargill baby face one gonna be trash.
Yes, that would be trash.
Yeah,
Okay, then who y'all got then?
top three.
Charlotte,
Got for what? The win?
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
got started winning. I got started winning the match.
Of course.
But if I had to pick one of the ones, I'll have to go. I'll have to go with Bailey. I'm guessing.
Nah, I don't want to
If
see
you want
Baby
to start
running it back to
something,
back.
if you want to start something new, Roxanne.
Yeah.
So so
Yeah.
so so look at this. So they said that yeah, Roxanne, who else? The Stephanie girl from NXT, and then Jade and
Stephanie Van Curl.
Lash Legend. They're gonna be in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, of
So
course they are.
Yeah, I mean Stephanie
so
Van
I don't
Curl for
know.
sure. So
Yeah. I wouldn't mind, even though it's not gonna happen. I already know Stephanie's not gonna win.
Yeah, she got to
We
stay in
already
North American
we
top
already
rank.
know who's gonna win. It's gonna be Charlotte. But if it wasn't Charlotte, then I would have to choose. I would choose either Roxanne or AJ Lee.
Right.
That'd be a shocker
nah, I
though. If
think
she
I
win,
think
it'd
we
be like,
start the feud with Roxanne and AJ Lee. I think if that's the case, we should start the feud with Roxanne and AJ Lee
or
because
or I'm about to say Bianca Belair.
yeah, but her going against Rhea because they
I
still
mean,
gonna push for
they did have that little
Yeah,
confrontation
but
with
the
the
thing is, they say they have her losing, and she's undefeated in WrestleMania.
she don't
Like,
Right.
she don't need to be losing at WrestleMania.
why in the street now? Like, why end it now?
True.
If they trying to push her to be like, you know, be undefeated like the Undertaker was,
The
but then
swerve will
again
be like,
they're trying to push Rhea like an Undertaker too. She's the female. They say she's the female Undertaker.
yeah.
So either way it go,
Mhm.
I don't know,
The swerve will be Liv Morgan.
bro. Now if Liv Morgan come and interfere with that match, and Bianca don't lose,
The the
you know,
swerve will be Liv Morgan. The
I was gonna
safe,
say, I say the swerve for me. The swerve is AJ Lee.
yeah.
Right.
in that.
But if
mm,
but
I
if
would say probably. I'll say Charlotte. If Charlotte don't win, I'm thinking probably Raquel because we still haven't seen Raquel versus
No,
Rhea.
True.
no, that ain't gonna happen. She's in that tag
True.
team. She's
True.
tag
I
team
mean,
champion.
true.
Or AJ Lee would be a swerve too.
AJ Lee would be like a true, she would be the swerve just to be in the match itself, and then
Right.
it'll be the swerve for her to win it.
I don't.
No,
Nah. I don't. I don't think they. I don't think
I'll
that's
be sad if
happening.
Nikki win. If
But
Nikki
no,
Bella win, I'll
if
be sad.
bruh.
if
Nia,
AJ Lee
Nia
wins,
Jack.
we guarantee who wins the men. If the women's go for before the men and AJ Lee wins, I know who's winning the men.
Oh, CM Punk, definitely,
And
yeah.
They're gonna put CM Punk and AJ Lee in the main event.
they,
That'd be funny if not if Becky not Becky if Nikki
yeah,
Bella win, I will cry because that would be so funny. Because you know how they used to cheat back in the day, like that would be so
Yeah,
funny. Here she come out
yeah,
there and
Twitch
win.
bruh.
magic.
But they had this match. They had this match booked. They said they wanted to do this match. AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky.
Ooh, that would be fire.
Yeah,
That
they did
that
say
would
that.
be that would be.
Elimination Chamber. That should happen.
And I'm
Yeah,
just like, they need to book that for a pay per view.
If they both win the Rumble, that could be the start of it.
Yeah,
yeah,
because Becky
Cause
could want
yeah,
to go
cause
after
them and
AJ Lee.
cause CM Punk and Seth still got beef, so that could work.
yeah.
But do we
Who's gonna
put
be?
AJ Lee against Rhea?
No.
Do
No,
we?
Mm,
Do
Yes.
we?
Yes.
Why?
yes,
Yes. Because I
yeah, you
forgot
could.
AJ Lee is not small anymore.
Do,
AJ Lee is
do
not
we?
small anymore.
Do we
And I'm
have?
about to
She,
say
Do we?
why.
Also,
she's
another
big.
question. Do we
Yeah,
have the
she
final?
big now.
Do we have the
Because
final two
they,
of it?
regardless of how this go, Charlotte is definitely going against Tiffany. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
yeah,
question there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
There's
That's
no
a
question.
Charlotte's gonna break the
guaranteed.
record.
She's
That is
definitely
a
Charlotte's gonna break the record
guaranteed.
regardless.
That's a guaranteed match.
That's a guaranteed win for
Like
Charlotte.
Yeah,
that's a guarantee. I don't care if it's at the Rumble or Elimination Chamber. That's a guaranteed match.
that's gonna be
yeah.
a good match though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna be
don't
a
want to see it,
banger.
but okay.
But
What
no,
Tiffany and Charlotte?
I got Charlotte winning. But if I had to choose somebody else other than Charlotte, I got Liv Morgan, Naomi, and AJ Lee.
So what if we get the last two come down to AJ Lee and Becky?
AJ
Is
And
it
Lee.
in who?
AJ Lee and Becky.
Like
Oh, okay.
like you know how you get the final? No, it's final four. My bad, it's final four. No, how you
Oh,
get the
you said
last
the
four people in
final
there?
four. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. It's like Becky, AJ
AJ
Lee,
Lee, but who else you all would want to see?
Probably
Bianca.
Bianca
Yeah, I was about to say Bianca, and
and probably
then
Liv.
yeah, and Liv.
And
Wait, you
then
said in the four?
The final four.
the final four.
Oh, I think about Oscar. I forgot she's coming
Uh,
back.
so
Mm-hmm.
Oscar, I heard
Dang.
Oscar.
Oscar bad or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there, um, Sabrian. Yeah, you're right. I feel the same way. Tiffany shouldn't lose to Charlotte. She shouldn't.
She
Yeah,
shouldn't.
you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but
I
we
would
already
put
know
Tiff
that
versus
Charlotte's gonna win.
Yeah.
Tiff.
So
Yeah,
I
they
wonder what
trying to
she
make Charlotte push that record. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
they want
No,
her to
yeah,
break that
I
record.
agree. If we do see Tiff, like everybody's been saying, if we do see Tiff versus Charlotte, Tiff should win. Cause if she lose, we just had her cash in to be a transitional champion.
Yes,
Now I don't want that for Tiff. I don't.
we don't need her like Drew McIntyre.
who do we get to fight Rhea? Like maybe Bailey?
No,
No,
Yeah,
No,
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 that's
no,
a good
no.
no.
question. Who gets to fight Rhea?
I say
Bianca,
Jordan Grace if she don't go to the main if she goes to the main roster. But
oh,
if we going just
Bianca.
Lash Legend
Bianca,
will surprise me though if that happens.
Yeah, I'm about to say Lash
Cause
Legend.
she's really tall.
She's not ready yet
Hey
for
Shane.
that. I'm not saying she's not going to become a superstar. That
Right.
when I say she's not ready yet, I mean we talking
Jada
about
Carter.
it's a lot of things that goes into WrestleMania, and people got to realize that we talking money. We talking matches that's going to make money. Last Legend is not. She's not there yet. She's not on that level yet to where she can draw a crowd
Okay, then
That's true.
who's on that
to
level then?
where
Who's
people
on
will
that
get
level for you,
excited,
Shane?
huh?
Who's on that level for you then?
I
going on
mean,
And
going
AJ.
on going
don't
on with
name
Charlotte? I mean not
the
Charlotte,
big
but
time stars like the ones we know, like
Liv.
that they push all the time.
Liv.
Liv,
Yeah,
Liv
because
is on that
again,
level.
yes, Liv
remember,
is, but
but hey Jeff, if you remember what I said in the previous videos about Rhea not having no star power challengers,
right.
y'all see the
Same thing.
problem.
Same thing
That-
with
and
the
that's
men's world title.
and that's no offense to Liv. That's no offense to Liv Morgan, but again, who else did they build around Liv Morgan or Rhea's title ring besides Io?
Nobody but Rhea and Liv.
That's what I'm saying.
Naya.
So for Jeff Jeff, for your question, the the only person that I could see that could put butts to seats is AJ Lee.
Yeah, if we're not going with Liv, it'll be AJ Lee because
It gotta
nobody's
be.
on the women's Raw roster will help Rhea put butts in seats.
Or Jordan Grace.
Except for
That'd be the only swerve.
Oscar,
I give Oscar. Oscar would probably be.
Oscar,
Or
Oscar.
yeah,
Oscar,
yeah.
What's that
I
girl
Oscar,
that does the F5? What's her name again?
Zarya is not ready yet.
yeah,
Okay.
Zaya not. Yeah,
No, Zaria's not ready.
She's
Definitely
not
No,
not.
ready
she,
yet. I mean, it
no.
would be good. Don't get me wrong. It would be good, but she's not
oh,
ready.
any match, I
Just
think
Like Stephanie, she's not ready either.
Stephanie Vancouver versus Rhea will be dope. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we
She's not
talking
ready yet though.
we talking WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Liv is a draw, but she can't carry the ball when she has it. That's yes, she can. They don't just believe in her that she can.
He said she's not a draw, but very entertaining.
He
Yeah.
said she is a draw,
Oh, she is.
but he said she just can't carry the ball when she has it, and she
Nah,
can.
that's
Oh,
what I'm
They
Liv.
saying.
won't
Okay.
book. They won't book her in a way where she could. Look at
Speaking
how
of
she
book,
was again. She had the title, and this run was far better than the last one.
I
But
don't.
but beyond SummerSlam, beyond beating Becky Lynch and SummerSlam, she lost completely to Rhea.
mm,
I could
I
agree.
just
but Shane,
go ahead.
speaking of a person that looks like no one is behind anymore because of a booking, and you know who I'm talking about, Shane, over on AEW.
Oh,
All
God.
the belts,
Oh
the belt
God.
collector. Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Oh
James
God.
crowd.
Ellsworth.
Yeah, no crowd reaction. No
Oh, that was
CEO.
terrible.
Mercedes,
No boos, no cheers. It was just
Mercedes
quiet.
Monet,
That main event was so
trash.
dumb.
I,
Yeah.
I,
Now,
I don't know. Shane.
now
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
Mary
yeah,
Moore said Nia
Shane.
Jax. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
put Nia Jax. You could put Nia Jax against Rhea for WrestleMania,
I mean,
but
Yeah.
Nia
that's
would
the
have to
safe
win.
that's the
I don't
safe
have to be
route.
healed.
I
Yeah,
mean, they
Nia
might
would
let
have to
Nia
beat
win since she
Rhea.
got screwed over.
She would
True.
have to win. I can't. You can't put her against Rhea at WrestleMania and have her lose.
Yeah, she might have to win
To
that one.
me,
Because remember with Australia, she was supposed to win that match. We all know she was supposed to beat her in Australia, but that was her hometown, so they wasn't gonna let Nia beat that girl.
the main person I could see winning the women's Royal Rumble is Charlotte.
Yes.
Mocha, Mocha.
Everybody knows.
I mean, we
Charlotte.
all know that she's gonna win. We would just give it. And just in the best case scenario that she don't.
But if
Oscar.
again, we still got to look for a competitor for Rhea Ripley. Regardless of how this
Oscar.
go, who's going to fight Rhea?
Yeah,
Oscar.
I mean, yeah, because you're right. Because Charlotte wins, we know she's going after Tiffany. So
Yeah,
who the heck? So who
I'm
is
just
going
gonna
to get
keep saying
Rhea?
it. Oscar.
yeah, I can see
You
that.
could put Oscar. You could put Nia Jax. Yeah,
I'm
or you
tired
could
of the
put
Liv
AJ
I'm
Lee.
tired of the Liv Morgan. I,
Yeah, I agree.
it
I agree with Jeff. I'm tired of the Liv Morgan too.
Me too.
For just for
it
now,
works.
just for now.
It works, but I'm just tired of seeing it. Like if she gonna keep getting screwed over, then what's the point
I
in
don't,
even
I
seeing it,
don't know why.
watching the match?
it might as
I
well
don't know
just
why
go
little
after that.
big man keep. I don't know why. I don't know why little big man keep pushing for Liv because you already predict what she was going to be at.
Yeah, I
And the
predicted, but I don't
and the
want them
tag
to.
team and the tag team, yeah.
I don't want them to because regardless if it was an accident or not, that's Vince McMahon's fault what happened to Big E. Because had he
He said
not
she
said Big E to Brock Lesnar, he would not have got his neck broke. That
You
was
know what?
all on Vince.
No, that was a real
Sabian,
talent.
for Sabian's last comment when he said that Liv wasn't a draw, I I think the opposite. I think Liv no, but he said Liv was a draw, but she can't hold the ball. I think
she's
the
not.
opposite. I think Liv
She's not a
is not.
draw.
I think she's not a draw big enough for WrestleMania.
Yeah, she's a draw, but not for WrestleMania.
Not for WrestleMania.
Yeah,
But you could make her into one by winning the Royal Rumble.
That's true.
that's true.
I'm not.
But
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying again, we talking
Yeah,
money
yeah.
matches.
No, no,
I
yeah, no, I
No,
agree with you
regional.
because
we talking about
when
those
it
big
comes down to the
stars.
business decision, yeah, she's not. They
can
want to
you
go
We,
with
imagine
best
if
money.
Liv won the elimination chamber? Boy, the internet gonna go berserk.
now her winning the elimination chamber makes more sense than the
No,
Royal
because
Rumble.
then we're gonna get a rematch of her and Rhea again.
Yeah, and then she could go over Rhea like she
Right,
should at
put her
WrestleMania.
over,
She's not going over.
and then they
Yeah,
can have Bianca face Liv.
dude, she could go over Rhea at Backlash, Money in the Bank, any of them low ball PLEs, and that's no offense to them. WrestleMania, hell no.
You said is she can't. It's been proven. You proven what? How has it been proven, Sabier? How has it been proven that she can't carry the ball?
Because they took the belt off of her before WrestleMania.
That don't mean she couldn't carry the ball. That don't mean they just don't want her for the fact that they want money drawn.
Nah,
They want
that
money.
means
They
she
want
can't
money. They
carry the
want the butts in
ball.
the seat. That don't prove that she can't carry the ball because she carried the ball perfectly last year.
Not really.
Saying that she didn't. I'm not saying that she didn't have a hell of a run. She had a hell of a
Right.
run. It's just that when it comes to WrestleMania, she can't carry that ball. They're going in that's a whole different.
No,
That's a whole different
that's
subject.
what I'm saying. I agree with you on that front about
She gonna
WrestleMania,
fill the arena.
but that doesn't mean she can't carry the ball. They
She
just
can.
she
That's the
could
very
carry
big
the ball
leagues.
because she's proved
If
last year
if you
that she
put
could
on a
carry the ball. She just can't carry the ball into WrestleMania. Because yes, even though I love Liv Morgan, I wish they would have never done what they did to her. But she's not a big enough name in a draw for WrestleMania.
You know, one thing I could say about this women's Royal Rumble, even though the build-up has got me very, very mad. But the predictions, we don't really know who's going to win it, and that's what's the interesting part about this women's Royal Rumble is. Like the past few years, we kind of had a set in stone of who was going to
Yeah,
win it off the cuff.
Who was gonna
This one is a little bit. We really don't know.
Yeah,
We really don't
like
know.
even though the leaks told us, we don't really know if that's true or not. We
But
really
I
don't.
mean, my number one pick will be Charlotte because that's storyline wise, that will make sense with her and Tiffany.
Let's say Beer said Sasha Banks has killed her value when she should have came home. Yeah, if she would have came home to WWE and she came to this Royal Rumble, just imagine like she gonna blow the freaking roof off of Lucas
No,
Farms.
she went to AEW where she got creative control and all her matches is garbage, except for the one with Chris Statlander.
And
Tell
she
me
holding
when
all
I'm
the
lying.
all those
When I'm
belts that
lying.
don't mean nothing.
She has to do. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think Tony Khan offered her way more than she would have got for WWE.
Yeah, and she got creative control of all her feuds and matches. And the only match that was great was her and Chris Statlander. Tell me when I'm lying.
Yeah, you're not.
Tell me when I'm lying.
Especially, I think she's having a match on Collision this weekend on Saturday,
Trash.
and you're going to compete against the Royal Rumble, where she
Yeah,
could have been at, and she could have blew the roof off of the Lucas Farm Stadium.
that was
Because the
stupid.
only match that she had that was great was her and Chris Statlander on the two pay-per-views. Full Gear and World's End. Tell me when I'm lying. And maybe Will Nightingale. Other than that, tell me when I'm lying because the whole AEW run is trash.
Yeah,
It's garbage.
Yeah, that's why he offered her the what she wanted: creative control, the bigger bag, the fame, the less working
Yeah, the less
schedule.
work. Yeah. You got
So
to understand, too, wrestling is a business. And, like, if Tony Khan, I'm going to say me, if Tony Khan and WWE was to offer, it all comes down to what you want to do in your career. You know what I mean? If you want to work harder and whatever, WWE will be it. But if you want the money and work less, Tony Khan is basically you over there. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's a business. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Let Rhea face Dirty Dom. I'm with that. I'm with that.
She'll probably get in the Royal Rumble and throw him out or something like that.
oh yeah,
Oh,
I heard,
yeah, I heard that.
I heard that she wanted to follow in the footsteps of Beth Phoenix in China and
Oh, really?
and Nia Jax,
I'll
and she wants to enter the Men's Royal Rumble.
So I tell y'all, The Rock going in there at number 31. Y'all think I'm lying?
Man,
Watch.
She's not a champion.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Jey Uso thought he won the Rumble, and then The Rock just comes out and be like, "Yo, you either gonna take this loss the hard way or the easy way? The easy way is just get out the ring and just forfeit your match. The easy way, the hard way is I'm gonna beat your ass out this ring.
Don't wish that on my husband, okay? Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, everybody think I'm playing. Yo, I really think we gonna get that swerve, bro.
Hey, there's already rumors saying that that's going to happen.
I wonder if we're gonna
He's
get like a Jey
he's
Uso
gonna be
versus
like number 31 in the Rumble, and
somewhere
you know
limited.
Can you imagine if Punk thought he won the Rumble and then The Rock? My God.
The Rock comes out and wins.
That just
Or Logan Paul, you know, he's normally like
ooh,
Logan Paul
hold
probably
on.
gonna hide on the ring.
That could be the favor then.
No.
He challenged on night one. He challenged Rock to a match.
Logan Paul, no.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this man, he gonna hide on the ring.
Logan Paul
Logan
garbage.
Paul.
No, I do not want him to win.
I can't say Logan Paul garbage, man, because he I can't say that. He won me over. I can't say
No,
that.
No, that's
no.
I will give him that. I hate him, but I give him that much.
His
He
Man,
won
promos are
me
he
over.
trash.
find it when it comes
His
to that
Hey,
promos
ring.
is trash.
hey, the
His
thing,
prom. That's how you supposed to feel about a heel. You supposed to feel that way. Yeah,
yeah.
he
Hey, I,
He's
doing his
trash all.
job.
He's trash all. Hehe's trash altogether.
hey,
I don't think
Just
he's
like
me,
his,
trash
little
on
just
the
big,
like his
mic.
brother.
me,
Just like his
me,
brother, trash.
me
I
and
don't think
little
he's
big
trash on
man,
the mic though.
me and little big man. I think it was Jeff too. I asked the question. I was like, what if you put like, what if Hulk Hogan did get in the Royal Rumble, and you also had Logan Paul in there at the same time? Who would get them? Who would get the most boos out of them two?
Oh,
Hulk
Hogan.
Hogan.
Hogan,
Hogan automatically,
Yeah, you'll get a boo
immediately.
off. You'll get a boo
bruh,
off.
bruh.
What? That
What?
stadium.
Y'all know what's his name wants another match. Ric Flair wants another match.
Oh
So
God.
If he don't go to the retirement home, man, I'll tell you.
so
This man
if he
almost
comes
died.
back and enters the Royal Rumble,
No,
I'm
come
turning it
on, man.
off.
I can't laugh, yo. My
I'm
chest
tur-
hurt. I'm sick. I can't laugh. Y'all killing me, yo.
I'm turning it off. If
I'm
he
straight turning it off.
if he's in the Royal
First of
Rumble, I'm
all,
turning it
WWE
off.
WWE is
If,
not letting that happen. So
I'm
let's
I'm
get that
I'm
out the
just
way.
I'm just saying because you know
well, what if he come down there anyway?
Tony Khan,
I'm going.
don't you do it.
Oh yeah, he
Don't
will.
Corey
you
said,
do
"Well,
it.
if they
hey
don't do it, I'm
He out
doing
there
it."
hyping Jeff Jarrett head up that he gonna win the AEW World Title.
Oh,
hey
Dude, first, I'm not even gonna talk about that match with him and Claudio. Oh my god.
hold
Chris,
on.
what if they have
Yeah.
Hornswoggle?
Oh
Oh yeah.
God.
He gonna get that one. He gonna get that 1 second treatment like Santino did on
Sabier said if she could carry, she would go to Mania as champion and let Rhea beat her. Then that's what I wanted. That's what I
Yup,
wanted. I wanted them to
that's what I
book
was
it that
saying.
way, where she would go into WrestleMania as champion and then lose it to Rhea. I didn't want her to lose it to Rhea at the debut on Netflix. I wanted her to do it at WrestleMania.
Who has
Nope.
who has creative control now of like the women? Well, I know Stephanie's back and they said she's working on a project. Could it be Stephanie? Could be running it when we
If you
get
go
back in
into
there, or who's
champion
running it
as
now?
Mania as
It
champion,
could be.
you're already a champion. You can't. I repeat, can't carry the ball, sir. True. That's why we agreed that going into WrestleMania, that's why he took the title off of her, because they didn't believe that she could carry the ball enough to put butts in seats. So they put it back on Rhea. But now look where we at. Rhea, since winning the title, has defended against Nia Jax, and now we don't have nobody viable to go up against her for
That's what
WrestleMania.
I was saying the whole time.
And
So,
that's the
but if
same
you would have done
same
the opposite, we could
that's
have
the
Yeah,
same.
built
then we
up
would
new
have had
people.
something.
We could have built up new people, and then she could have won the Royal Rumble and face Liv, or the Elimination
Oh,
Chamber and face
you
Liv.
should have
Okay.
been started built. You should have been started doing this the whole year that
Uh,
Liv and Rhea was feuding.
Yep.
oh, okay,
I
Shane, I
get
got
it.
something for you. Shane, I got something for you.
Go
So
ahead, shoot.
if they have a female from TNA in the Rumble, who would you pick be in the Rumble?
A
Who?
female
Mm-hmm.
from TNA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the TNA Women's Champion. That's my only choice.
Yeah.
She different.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
Tony Storm.
Tessa Blanchard.
Nah, he's saying from TNA, or
From
he's
TNA.
saying from
I thought he
From
said
TNA.
TNA and AEW.
No, from TNA.
AEW
Oh,
Tony Storm all the
He
way.
said Tony Black. He said Tony Bletcher.
I
nah.
said
He
I
said
said
Bletcher.
Tessa.
Tessa
Tessa
Bletcher.
Blanchard.
Mm.
Rick gonna die in the ring if I was Shawn. Yeah. Oh no, Ric Flair gonna die in that ring, bro.
But if you were saying from AEW, I definitely would love to see Tony Storm.
Tony Storm, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but if we were talking about TNA, then I agree with Punch. Just the TNA Women's Champion.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we're gonna do TN. We're gonna do TNT. AEW. I'll bring Britt Breaker.
Yeah, Britt
Yeah.
Breaker. Britt
You think
Breaker,
we're gonna,
Timeless Tony
get
Storm.
any NXT stars in there?
Oh yeah,
And NXT, of course.
we probably gonna get Obafemi, Roxanne, and Trick.
No.
Oh, of course we're gonna get Omo Femi and Trick. Well, Trick is coming to the main roster.
Yo,
So,
that's my dude, yo. Yo, I can't wait for him and Jacob.
whoop that Trick.
Yeah,
Jay
after
Cargill might win.
Ethan Page.
Jay Cargill. It's definitely not.
Jay
What about
Cargill might be the winner.
Yeah.
Listen,
If she's the winner,
as much as I want something new,
I don't want it that new.
Hey.
they gonna play a video clip during the Royal
hey,
Rumble. Being attacked.
hey, Shane. As much as I like Jay, I'm gonna say this. As much as I like Jay Cargill,
that would be
as much as I like Jay Cargill, I do not want to see her win the Rumble. Like, no. She's not.
The men's Royal Rumble, you said Jacob? Yeah, that'll be hard. That'll be hard.
Did he say
Obo Femi?
He said no, you could pull the trigger on Tessa and have her and Charlotte at Mania. That would be the most booed match ever.
Bro, what?
I mean, more booed than Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be booze, bro. It would be Charlotte would actually probably benefit from the match.
Yes, she would.
Charlotte would benefit from the match.
She breaks the record.
Think so?
Charlotte all the way. Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte will benefit. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It will be a dope match. I mean, I'm not knocking Tessa Blanchard's athletic system or wrestling, none of that.
But if she faced Rhea Ripley,
anybody Tessa Blanchard, she could go up against Zelina Vega at WrestleMania. Zelina Vega would get over.
Yeah. I think we need to leave Tessa Blanchard, leave her in TNA, leave her where she belongs. But I'm hearing WWE is pushing for her to jump ship.
They want her. They
want her where?
They want her in WWE. You ain't been hearing about that?
No.
That's been
all over the news.
No.
That's been rumored for a minute.
No,
yes.
She's kryptonite.
That was before
radioactive. Nobody don't want to touch her.
Dang, a little bit, man. We forgot the other news, but I don't know if you and Jeff already spoke on it though.
What?
The new signee to TNA, freaking Mustafa.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
No, we.
I already knew that. I already knew Mustafa was signed.
He was already with TNA.
No, he went independent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that president gimmick that he got is definitely over.
Yes,
over like a mug.
Mm-hmm.
WWE, y'all need to give my man another shot. I think he deserves another run.
Face that match is money. Tested at one point was the best women's wrestler in the world. Yeah, until we find out she was racist.
Well,
she was racist.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we are all in agreement, right?
Hogan. All right, go ahead.
Wow, we are all in agreement, right, for the Women's Royal Rumble, Charlotte. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's the obvious choice.
Hey, little big man, I'm not gonna do you like I did you Tuesday. Wait, you know who?
No, if
Shay know too.
No, but you know what? We said no. No. Jeff said that we gonna do this. We're gonna have in the Royal Rumble, Sexy Red, and he wins. Look, no, Punch is about to be over there in pain because he's laughing. and he said she wins, go on to WrestleMania, and she beats who? Jeff? Because both women, if you say either one, is laughable. So you might as well go ahead and say which one you think. If she beats any one of them, it's laughable.
Sexy
Would you,
red. When
would you
is
say, Jeff?
Huh?
What we
She
got here?
definitely,
What you saying?
look, she definitely ain't beating Rhea. Now Tiffany Stratton,
No.
Was it Jeff?
Nah,
No,
what you?
you said she's
I
gonna
watched the
win for the rest
interview,
of the
yo.
show.
What you
Who you think her
say?
defeat? No, don't try
What
to
you
make it. Don't try.
say?
No, Jeff. We putting you on the spot. Since you
Stand
want
on
to come out
business.
so sexy red,
but no, I did say Rhea Ripley.
What?
you said what? Did he say Rhea Ripley?
I did.
Loud and clear. Yep. That 4 people that's watching heard it.
Yo, my tired. I can't take it no more.
With what finisher? What's her finisher? She gonna
Sexy.
twerk on Rhea to death?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Jeff, funny as hell, yo. Oh my
No,
god.
okay. So wait, she been training with Naomi, so she can use Naomi's rear view and knock out Rhea. And then we're gonna have to hear that playing at WrestleMania. Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow.
We gotta hear the announcer say, "And your
Hey,
new women's world champion,
but look
Sexy
at,
Red."
hey, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels gonna go out to the ring with her.
Hey, yo, he said little big man blushing.
Throw his boots in the ring.
Double J needs to throw his boots in the trash. Yo, I agree. He should have threw his boots in the trash since WCW. I agree.
Dang.
But the thing is, I only said something about Sexy Red because y'all know little big man don't like Sexy Red.
Yo,
She was on
I hate her.
and she was on NXT.
And to be clear, I don't hate the person. I hate her character.
Yeah, you can take the character.
The character.
The true person. Don't get me wrong. She could be the most great person in the world. I'm okay with that. I hate the character she portrays.
She gonna say bow.
It's a stereotype for black women that's ugly, and I don't like it.
Yo, that is funny, bro. Oh my god.
But this man said, "Sexy Red, the rapper, her character." Goes into the Royal Rumble, wins it, and goes on the WrestleMania to beat Rhea.
I mean, hey,
anything is possible.
Hey, yo, he said little big man loves Sexy Red. Stop.
No.
Look, if Liv Morgan can do it, she can do it.
Yo, my ribs hurt.
Hold up. Jeff said what?
You heard me right?
Morgan can do it.
Yo,
I said if Liv Morgan can do it, then she can do it.
Sexy. All right, you know what? We're getting off the rails. Look, so we're all in agreement about the women's Royal Rumble, right?
Yo, chill, bro. My ribs hurt.
We all in agreement about the Royal Rumble, right? The women's Royal Rumble.
Yo,
it's gonna be Charlotte. Everybody choose Charlotte.
Yo, she gonna hit. She gonna throw Charlotte over the top rope. Talk about something sexy.
She's gonna be like bow, bow, bow.
Oh my god, that would be the worst championship celebration ever. Then she just twerking, the pyro just going off. Oh my god. She would get an actual championship celebration before Lyra got one.
Hey Chris, then you gonna see Booker T. You gonna see Booker T on the combat day. He gonna be like
Lyra still haven't got
quack. Booker T gonna be like, shut
yo, you know what? Hey, little big man, you right. Lyra didn't get her celebration.
No,
because look, you had left when we were talking about it. I said that was the one thing I hated about Monday Night Raw was that she had a backstage promo and didn't have a championship celebration.
Well,
we
she said
starting women's Intercontinental Championship off on the wrong foot.
She said that I am I'm a champ. Which we got, yo. Before we go to the men's, we gotta
Yeah.
stop putting these mid card championships in the Royal Rumble. If you are a champion, you should
That's what I was
not be
telling Chris.
entering in the Royal Rumble
That's what I was
at
telling
all.
Chris this morning.
At
Especially
all.
Shinsuke. They gonna
You
throw
should
his
be.
little skinny. They gonna throw his skinny
You
ass
should be
out.
the.
But
You should
You
be
should
defending
be.
your
You
title.
should be. You should be defending the title. You
We
should
only got
not.
4 matches.
I
We
know.
that's
I
I
so
told.
mean, you get one
one
for
of
the
these
pre-show.
Royal Rumble matches is about to go on for a long time.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
the
I mean
mid card.
the
Yeah,
men's. I could see it going on for a minute because all the stories that are developing. I mean, you got Penta and Braun Breaker. They did that tease already.
Mm-hmm.
Zero.
Um,
You know.
yeah. So I mean, you got a lot of stories and a lot of questions going into the
Like
men's Royal Rumble, boy.
Shinsuke could have defended his title at the Royal
Exactly.
Rumble.
Exactly.
Like he hasn't defended his
Yeah,
title
like
much.
against Carmelo or somebody.
But we are giving the Shinsuke Nakamura U.S. title run like the last title run he had, which was the same.
he said
He
thank
didn't
you,
defend it
champion,
till like
for not
3 months
being
later.
eligible on any
Right.
tournament for the heavyweight title.
He just defended it, but still,
That still don't count. I
that
just
don't.
don't.
Yeah, that don't count. Yeah.
Champions, I think if you're a champion, a mid card, whatever, you should be
Every pay
defending
per
the
view.
title.
But
Yeah.
I think it would be cool for mid card champions to be in there because it's not like they're gonna win anyway. But they should be in there to try to be like,
Hey,
yeah, I'm trying to be double champ.
you never
Nah,
know. You never know. A mid
Did,
card champion could win.
did,
nah,
did
because
Chelsea,
the
did
mid
Chelsea
the
Green
mid
insert
card
herself?
the mid card title should already stand for your next up.
Triple H
It
did it.
true. Nah, I'm saying
He
I'm
didn't win the
not.
Royal Rumble, but he was Intercontinental Champion and WWE Champion.
Nah, I'm saying no. I'm not. I'm saying if we going into a new era, I think that's how it should be presented.
Oh,
The
okay.
Intercontinental and the U.S. title should already mean you're next up. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
that's
have to enter the Royal Rumble to prove that.
true.
Right.
True.
Because then what's the point of having these titles? You know what I mean? When was the last time the IC title, the US, well, I know the US title was on the PLA. When was the last time the IC title, besides when Braun Breaker, who was it? I think it was Sheamus, I think it was, or somebody like that,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
was on the PLE. Is you know, I, I
That was.
think I think if you're a champion in Triple H new era, you should
Oh
not
no,
be in
hold
the
on.
Royal Rumble.
You talking about SummerSlam of last year
Yeah,
when he won it?
yeah.
Who
Yeah, that
Braun
was against
Breaker?
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, it's been a while though since these mid card titles has been really presented in a good light. Besides, well, when Gunther held it, I think Gunther had the best run for real, for real.
Yeah, Gunther had the best run with the
Yeah.
IC title.
So
But
who do you?
Let's see.
Hey,
Samir said
hey
you can
Shane.
turn that title in.
Yeah,
Hey
he said
Shane.
he
So
turned
who do
that
you want to
title
take?
in
Who
for
do
a
you
chance at
want
the main event, the main
to take
so
the
title.
title off of Shinsuke?
yeah, because TNA does that. TNA does
Yeah.
that. Like if you're a mid card champ, like I think they do like the briefcase matches.
X
If you got
Division.
the mid card title, you can trade it in to get a shot at the world title.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what they should
I
do.
agree with you.
That's
I
what they
think they
should do.
should do something like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I think
But
Austin Theory. Okay.
Austin Theory.
Yeah,
I mean
The
not Austin
men's
Theory,
Royal
Austin
Rumble.
Aries.
Austin Aries.
yeah. Austin Aries
Austin
did
Aries.
that.
Yeah.
But since we're on the final match now, which is the men's Royal Rumble, this is going to be interesting because, as Punch mentioned, we got a lot of stories going into this. This is going to be
Mhm.
very interesting. We got Roman Reigns and how he's going to interact with either Solo or Jacob Fatu or
Jacob
the
Fatu.
Bloodline. Sami Zayn and this big old question mark of what's going to be, depending on where this match takes place. If this is indeed like the final match of the night, then this will be like a big question mark going into this. Did Sami Zayn portray Cody, and is Kevin Owens going to come out there and help him, or did we get the opposite and he's coming out there to screw Sami? You know, that's the big story going into this Men's Royal Rumble.
You know what the biggest question is, though? What number everybody is in?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's coming out as one.
Now to Jeff's point, this could be the reason why they could have only 4 matches, because the Men's Royal Rumble could be going on for a long time. It could be 40 people instead of 30. I personally
I heard that they wasn't doing that.
I personally don't think they need to do it.
No, it's an overkill.
It's a little bit of overkill, but considering that the next year's Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia, Punch's favorite destination, they might make it 40 people.
Yo,
they did it before. The greatest
next year, I'm sorry. Listen, WWE, I'm a fan, but next year, somebody streaming or something. I'm not. No, I'm not having
somebody streaming. He said no.
I'm not having it on my screen. Okay,
but what about this, Punch? With God, by God's grace, we blow up, and we on continental level. And they asked us to come to Saudi Arabia.
Oh hell no.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for the trip. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell everybody at the trip how I feel.
we gotta go there we working with WWE. We gotta go there, and we gotta do press and stuff with WWE for this Royal Rumble.
I better get back on. I better have a plane.
Listen, to get the money, yes sir, all day. I will be. Hey, so in WWE today we are South. Yeah, I'm all that.
Right, exactly.
And then when I get back to the States, when I get behind this couch, that's what I'm gonna say. What I got to say.
So you gonna take their money? You gonna be fake with it?
Right.
That's crazy. He said he gonna be fake.
Money. Listen, I gotta get this. Listen, I gotta get this money. I don't care by any means, yo. It's a tough economy out here.
He go, and you know that it's good money too, because this is coming from Saudi's pockets.
Yeah, that's real.
So that means we all sitting there in Saudi getting paid to be over there and glazing and everything. You gonna do it? You gonna come with us?
Listen, I'm shaking hands. I'm all that. I'm wearing the whole outfit, all that. I'm gonna be sweating in the mug, bro. But I'm all that. I don't even care, bro. Nope.
I'm gonna get in that ring. Everything.
Did y'all see? I didn't even noticed that. Did y'all see when they took that picture last year with Cody Rhodes and Liv? They was all on Cody Rhodes' side, and Liv was on the island by herself. I'm like, why y'all do that to her?
Bro, and them belts is humongous. I see why they couldn't take them back to the States.
Heck
you know
no,
how much them belts worth, bro?
Yeah, because Saudi paid for them. Those are real diamonds and stuff in them.
Yeah, you know how much money? Yo, you imagine cashing that in at the pawn shop?
You be set.
Living.
Kevin Owens is a master genius like Lex Luthor, regardless of what Sammy does. It's not Kevin's fault. Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you, my boy. Kevin Owens is still my champion, Jeff.
But no, because this is his final year, I'm picking John Cena to win the Men's Royal Rumble. Because this is final.
I said my top 3 in the comments. It got to be Cena, Punk, or Jay. Jay will be my safe route.
Yeah, Jay is the safe route. If you want to play safe, Jay
have the safe route. But it got to be Punk or Cena.
Yeah, I was in agreement with Punk. My top picks for the men were Cena, Jay, and Punk.
Yeah, gotta be.
Those are the only people I can see realistically winning the Rumble. Now, if we want to talk about a swerve win, like how we did with the women's with AJ Lee, I I would say either Randy or Trick. Maybe even Carmelo.
Whoa. No. Hell no. My swerves, it will be Sammy. It'll be Sammy, Seth, Sammy, Seth, or Drew.
Okay.
Roman's not winning it. So what I'm
No,
saying,
Roman's not winning it. That's why I don't
Roman's
got
not
him.
winning it. So
Roman's
we
not
that's
winning it. Heck yeah, I'm trying to
Oh
unless
look.
yeah, Jacob gonna throw him out.
I love you, Solo.
Oh yeah, Jacob. Jacob's also my swerve pick. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
that'd be a big swerve.
Bruh.
What's going
They
on,
said,
Brittany? Thanks for
hey,
joining, man.
y'all, but they say
Going on, thanks for doing it.
Rhea Ripley's gonna insert herself in the man's
Please
Royal Rumble.
no.
That's going to be so awkward
Bruh,
because they
bruh.
you
And
don't want to
what if
touch
she
her or throw
but
her over because it's like, oh god, dang it!
hey, but look at
You
this,
don't want to.
What
I
if
can't. It's like I
what
can't
if she
grab
win
you.
though? What if she wins that though?
That would be
Whoever,
the weirdest thing ever. A woman enters the man, so and then she only can face the women. Like she can't really go face the man at WrestleMania.
whoever, listen, whoever's gonna throw Rhea over the top rope,
Jacob.
that's a lot of cake.
That's a
Boy,
lot of cake.
it's a lot of cakes. Just saying.
Jacob.
And then you're
Um,
gonna have a big Aleister Blacklight kid coming from Buddy Murphy.
what's
Yeah.
what was Nick Nemeth's thing? It
Should have
should
been
have been
me.
me.
It
It
should have been
Should
me,
have
right?
been
should have been
me.
me. I think it was Randy who eliminated Nia Jax when she entered it. If I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he
He
RKO'd
he
first.
RKO'd her and then he was just like, my bad. She had to go.
I heard
Yeah,
that
Uh,
in,
fine.
2K25 they have an intergender matches.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And which one you getting, Jenny? Which edition you're getting?
Trying to get the Bloodline edition. That joint looked fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's the one I want, but I don't know. That's a lot of money.
me and Jeff was talking about it in the last video. I have to either get the Bloodline edition or the Undertaker edition, but
Yeah.
why's Undertaker on?
I actually probably get both just because I like both covers.
Yo,
Okay.
that Bloodline. Nah, I'm not saying the Undertaker's is not hard, but that it's something about that Bloodline that's just different.
Oh
That,
yeah,
that
because you
joint
got
is
the
just different.
whole Roman is the head of the tree, and then his beard is like the roots and stuff, and then within it you see
Yeah,
like
they
Solo,
even
Jacob, Sammy,
you
all
could
them in it.
tell
Jay.
you could tell that they really starting to get behind Jacob because he's really on the cover of that game, bro. Like
Right.
a lot of people think like, oh man, like nah, they really want to get behind that man, bro.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely pushing him. So I mean, of course, like you guys talked about about Saturday Night Main Event, crowd was behind him there too.
Yeah,
He dog walked
bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you,
Strowman.
I watched all his promo. I know every word by
He said from
now.
post to post
ain't there,
to
ain't
coast
there
to
been a real?
coast. They don't build them like
Tommy,
me. They don't never build them like me. My
the
man said,
scared with it,
my man
uncut
said, I'm the
raw with
he
it.
said, he said, hell, I'm Godzilla and King Kong. I'm both. I think John
You know
Cena
why he
wins
say
it
hell
all.
though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. John Cena's probably gonna win it all. But
John Cena's going to win. Yeah. Like I said, it got to be Cena or Punk.
you gotta be Cena Punk or Jay with
And that
Jay
and that
versus Swerve.
story, the swerve will be Randy
Yeah, the Swerve would be Randy. Yeah.
because I mean Randy and Cody that's a story by itself. I mean, we can go back when Randy Orton beat him to where Cody walked out of WWE. We can do all of that. That's a feud by itself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shay, we haven't heard from you. This your time to speak on your man's Jay Uso.
Yeah, I think Jay is gonna win if Swerve if John Cena don't win. Cause you never know. John Cena can probably still win. Yeah, yeah. I'll say that too. Cause I mean, even if John Cena don't win the Royal Rumble, he can win the Elimination Chamber. You
Hmm.
know, so it's just like he could still win. If Jay win, I'm gonna cry, man. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna wear my J shirt just because
Yep.
if that happens, yeah. But you know what I think they should do with Jay if all right, if he do win, let's say if he do
Mhm.
win, I think Jay needs to get written off TV for a minute. I think he
Mhm.
needs to go to Japan, and I think he needs to get training because Carmelo Hayes kind of exposed his brother when he said that yo 4 moves can't beat Kevin Owens. We're kind of in the same thing with Jay,
Mhm.
and New Japan style of wrestling is a lot more groundwork than anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Jay Cargill went. That's where a lot of people go when they want that different style of wrestling. So
You talking
the
about doing her
I
time away now? That's where Jay Cargill went.
yeah, she went to Japan
Oh.
because she gets a lot of her training from Brian Danielson. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh yeah, I know about Brian dancing. I didn't know that when she in her time away from WWE recently, she just went to Japan. I didn't know she was in Japan.
That's where she gets most of her training from. I think Jay because you got if you watch New Japan style of wrestling, it's a lot more hard hitting and groundwork. And I think for Jay, he need more moves in his arsenal to where he can beat Gunther. Because I'm gonna be real, Gunther can carry the match. So if we really want to get behind Jay to where Jay can be Jay can look like he can beat Gunther, I think he need to go that extra mile.
Hmm. Okay.
That's just a thought, you know what I mean? I'm not saying Jay's not over. I'm not saying none of that. I think Jay is super over. But in the ring, you can tell that I mean just I mean how much longer are we gonna watch him do the super kick, the spear and the fall splash? You know what I mean? Like how much longer are we gonna watch that? You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's
True.
where John Cena.
How long do you keep him off? Because then you gotta remember he just won the rumble, so we gotta keep his momentum going somehow, right?
No, I'm saying start the feud with Gunther. Gunther beat him down, write him off TV. You could do like the Triple H and Shawn Michaels thing, where Triple H took out Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels is out for like maybe a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
Go down to Japan for that month or two, get the training. He comes back on the screen like, yo, I'll be ready. Da 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 da. That's how you still keep us momentum.
Yeah, okay. Because then you could use it like you could have him come right because WrestleMania is deep in April this time instead of the beginning of April. You could have him come back at the end, like the end of March or the first week of
Like the
April.
middle of March or something like that. Nah, he do like the remember how Chris Jericho first came when they did the Titantron and all that.
Yeah.
So you can start doing that with Jay Uso in a Jay Uso way, and then he could pop up on a Titantron. Let's say Gunther has a match on the Monday Night Raw in the middle of March. That's when the lights go out. Jay ends up on the Titantron. Yeet, I'm coming back. I see you next week. Da 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 da. And it's I think the crowd would be a lot more hype. I think Jay will be a better wrestler going into the match with Gunther because that's
Mhm.
what John Cena did before he had that U.S. Open Challenge. He went down there to get the extra training. Why you think John Cena had
Oh
more
yeah.
moves under his belt?
Yeah, cause I remember he had that one move. I forgot what he
Yeah.
called it. But I remember he
Why you
came back to
think
do
John
that one.
Cena? Why you think John Cena Brian Danielson trained him?
Mm. But no, you're right, Timmy. Though, yeah, this is the last WrestleMania for John Cena, so that's why it makes sense for him to win the Royal Rumble.
I think it makes sense for Cena to win more of the Chamber because they
I mean,
promote
no,
him so.
I take either or, but if we had it says he in the Rumble, I just pick him in the Rumble. But
They
Yeah,
promote him so heavy in the Chamber. You know what I mean?
mhm. Yeah, it does. You're right, Sabier. It does. It does open up storyline wise. It opens up a lot of possibilities for um story wise for Jay Uso.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, and it's a safe route. But like I said, how, how much more are we going to see the four moves of doom? You know what I mean?
The
You
four
gotta
moves of doom.
you
It
gotta
worked
ask
well
that
for John
question.
Cena before he got
Not
that
nah.
training.
Before that's what I'm saying. Before that's what I'm saying. Why you think John Cena as a wrestler got better when he had that U.S. Open challenge?
Yeah, no, I know he went to go get the training and stuff. I'm just saying before that though, that
Oh
was what
yeah,
he mainly was.
yeah, no, it worked. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying it
I
wouldn't
mean,
work for
Diaz, we
Jay.
saying the same thing about Roman too. Roman only got four moves.
Yeah, I no, I seen him pull out one move when he did the reverse joint to a power bomb. That was I ain't see Roman do that one. That was the only move I was like, oh okay. So Roman do got some tricks up his sleeve. I'm not saying for Jay gotta use it every time, but every match that you see Jay in, if you look at it real closely as a wrestling fan,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the problem. You know what I mean? You can
Right,
you can
right.
see that. So that's just my opinion. I think if he get that little extra training to where, all right, I got to do something different to beat Gunther, because that should be the story. If we get Jay versus Gunther, I got to do something different to beat Gunther,
right.
because his finish is not going to work. That fall splash not going to work. So Jay got to dig up something that he never used before. That should be the story.
All right. Jeff, who you got for the man's Royal Rumble?
Let's see.
Also, how do you think it's gonna go too? Like, what do you think? How you think it's gonna be good? Gonna think it's gonna be bad?
I'm gonna say
Sexy
John
red.
Cena.
John Cena.
Did you hear what he said, little big man?
What?
He said
Sexy red gonna come in
he
the
said
men's
sexy
Royal
red.
Rumble too.
Oh my!
Sexy
Oh,
red for
that'll be the worst
sexy
thing
red
ever. So she just wins both of them.
sexy red for president.
She just comes
Hey
in and
man,
she wins the women's Royal Rumble and come in and wins the men's one too. So we don't got no men's and no women. We just got a
I,
straight sexy red and
no,
both.
I was about to say Rhea Ripley.
I'm dying. Then
We
you're
gonna
gonna get
have
Bruno Mars. You're gonna get Bruno Mars coming out talking about some fat, juicy, and wet.
oh my god.
But yeah, I got Johnson. I got either John Cena, Randy, or I don't know, maybe a surprise, well, a surprise entry winning. Whoever the surprise entry is,
Aleister
I
Black.
don't know. Maybe.
I don't think he's gonna be out the Rumble though.
No, no, no. I know. I was just talking. I know he's not because they said
But I heard
Tony.
he is supposed to be coming.
Yeah, they saying Tony Khan's blocking it by putting more time on his non-compete clause. So he
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
make it. He's gonna make it to WWE this month, but it just wouldn't be this coming month. But it won't be
But
at the Rumble.
the thing is, they said he's gonna be the leader of the Judgment Day.
Yeah, he could be a
There's
possibility.
rumors he's gonna be the leader of the Judgment Day.
Tony
So
Khan, the leader of Judgment Day. Wow.
no, we talking about I'm talking about
No, no, Alistair.
Aleister Black.
meant to say Alistair Black. I meant to say Alistair. My bad. I meant to say. I don't know where
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
told
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah. Alistair Black. Yeah, I'm just like I don't want to see him as the leader of Judgment Day. What's the point of that?
Okay.
I could even say Finn. I can even say Finn as the winner. The Demon Finn.
Oh no,
If
they
he,
bring Demon Fed. I'll say he'd be he. Well, no, we say Randy Orton's the swerve. Randy Orton's the swerve.
Yeah,
if Finn comes back, if Finn
But no,
comes back as
I
the
will
Demon,
say for Finn, he would be the surprise. Oh my God, they finally pulling the trigger on him winner.
that's why I said one of the
He'll be a
surprises.
surprise winner that no one saw coming. I
it
will
got
give.
to be Punk. It got to be Punk or Cena. And if it
But
is
yeah,
Punk,
I mean, it got to be either Punk or Cena.
we need Punk versus Cody. It's it's already looking like it's going to be one hell of promos.
He said Roman Reigns a brawler, so he don't have to be too technical.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying though. Like he can pull moves when he has to, because Roman's supposed to be that way. But Jey Uso, however, if you look at his matches, you can see the repetitive moves that he does.
Well,
It's
that means Jimmy needs to go with him.
yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Both of them, but I'm saying for Jay because if we put if Jay was to win, the
Mm-hmm.
storyline should be I gotta beat Gunther. How? You know what I'm saying? Jay should have that in his head the whole time, like how I'm going to beat Gunther, and that's when Jay should be going that extra mile. You know what I mean? Because that's the story right there. He lost to Gunther what twice or three times
Twice.
already?
Well, technically, that one time he had Gunther beat, but Jimmy got involved.
Yeah, but that's up there. You got the story already. It should be how do I beat Gunther? I think if we go into that safe route of a winner, Jay Uso is the favorite.
Oh, my man been watching wrestling for a long time. He said since the when Mid South was rolling great. Oh wow. I haven't
Wow,
heard that name pop up in a long time.
since Mid South was rolling. Woo,
Yeah, I haven't heard that name pop
yeah,
up in a long time.
yeah, me
Woo!
neither. That's a minute.
That's him. Ain't they like when they like a part of WWE through WCW? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Yeah, they
You
one of the
talking?
people. Yeah,
You throwing us back, huh? Okay.
yeah, that's
The
way back.
'80s,
Dang, I haven't thought about Mid South wrestling in a long time.
Mm, mm,
Well, that
mm.
he said he's been watching it from the '80s, so he's definitely older than us.
Yeah, he
yeah,
definitely know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you know what he's
right.
talking
Man, I love this fan base, man. I love the OGs and the youngins, man. This is cool, man. This
about.
is cool, man.
He said, "Please, in Judgment Day, it ran its course." Yeah,
Yeah,
I can say that, but then we
It
can
ran
say
its
that
course
about
a long time ago.
we can say that about the bloodline too, in a way.
The bloodline storyline is better than the Judgment Day. I
But
put it like that.
yeah, the bloodline storyline is better than the Judgment Day storyline, but both of them ran their courses.
It should have been over when they got rid of Edge. Like to be honest,
And I, and
I
I
don't.
and I understand why Edge wanted to leave because he was like, "Man, no, we're not turning this into no mystical crap." He didn't want this stuff to be mystical, and I agree with it. It don't need to be mystical. It don't.
Yeet.
Jay needs a couple of minutes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he do. All right. So everybody, Shay picks Jay. I mean, well, John Cena, but then she said Jay. Everybody's pick. I guess everybody's in agreement with John Cena. We can't. Chris left, so we couldn't really get Chris's idea.
No, I think Punk.
I'm picking Rhea.
Jeff always got to be that one guy, huh?
No, I'm picking.
Or Nia Jax could enter.
My pick is Punk. My safe route pick is Jay.
Okay, so you picking Punk, but the safe route you're gonna go
The
with
safe
Jay.
route would be Jay.
Okay, gotcha.
I just think Cena's gonna win the Chamber. I think he's heavily promoted.
So you saying if Punk wins, that means Punk is going after Cody. He wins the Chamber, that means he's going after Gunther.
Gunther. Yeah.
So Gunther is dropping the title?
To Cena? No.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can because Gunther's just going to run it right back because Cena's not going to keep it for long.
When is the?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If Gunther loses to John Cena, I can see him winning it back at like Backlash or.
So you saying? Shane, so you saying that John Cena's gonna win at the Chamber?
Yeah. I don't think he's favored to win the Rumble.
Women's Rumble might be surprising with the winners. Yeah, that is true. That's the one thing that we talked about is that this year's Royal Rumble is so intriguing for both the men's and the women's because at the end of the day, we giving our predictions, but we don't even. I'm not even sure how right my predictions are because I don't know who's gonna win.
I think I feel 90% of it is gonna be Punk. And
I don't want it to be Punk just because I think he needs it. I think he should win at the Chamber. I think he should be the one to win at the Chamber.
Nah, I think. See, it's to me, Punk need this. It's a must win for Punk.
I mean, the only reason why I say that is because of the fact that they pushing for Cody and John Cena to be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but after Monday Night Raw,
I was about to say it. But after Monday Night Raw, it kind of felt like they changed their minds on that. But
I think Punk. I think this is a must for Punk. It's a must.
it
should be.
To be honest, yeah. I think if Cody wasn't, I think if Punk wouldn't have got hurt, I think he would have won it last year.
Yeah, I think he would have won it last year.
I think it's Punk. I don't.
They needs to have a match, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the belt and stream match. They already did. They tried to pull that off with the cage match that Raquel with the short cage match where Raquel ended up coming back and screwing that up, kind of.
Rhea and Liv need to stay away from each other for a good part of this year. That's what needs to happen.
No, yeah, I agree with Punch. They need to stay away from each other. Only if Liv don't win if Liv wins the Royal Rumble, then yeah, that's the only way I want to see Rhea and Liv again when she wins the Royal Rumble.
Nah, she gonna win them tag titles.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But I'm saying if we living in a world where we got to get Rhea and Liv again, she needs to win the Royal Rumble, and she needs to go on to WrestleMania to beat Rhea.
Yo, and you want to know what's gonna be funny? I think it was a little big man that said it. They're gonna try to add Liv Morgan and Raquel, that tag team match for the tag titles. They're gonna try to add that to the Jade Cargill storyline.
Yeah, they're gonna try to add it to the Jade Cargill story because I forgot about that when we were talking about the women's Royal Rumble. What if Jade Cargill come back and attacks Naomi, revealing that Naomi was the one who attacked her?
Yup.
Or like, for instance, tomorrow we could get something from Jade Cargill saying, "I know who attacked me, and I will see you at the Royal Rumble." And then we get to the Royal Rumble, she comes out and everybody's looking like, uh-oh. So we know whoever attacked her is in the ring right now, and she comes out, make a beeline for the ring, and she stands there with the suspense, killing us like, who is it? Who is it? She just looking, and then she just charges at Naomi. And then I'll be like, she wanted her
What?
spot with her friend.
What? What if the swerve is it was both of them?
Come on. Oh, God, we keep going through with this. It
God,
irks
no.
me. It irks me when we have to think about both of them because it's the same thing with Kofi and Xavier, and we see how Triple H is booking that right now. I don't want that because he's not going to book it right.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna talk about the New Day.
Because
Man,
we got this interesting, even for me, this interesting dynamic going on where even heels don't like New Day, and yet all we doing is having them lose.
that's a first. I give Triple H that.
That's
That's
a
a first
first.
for me. When you got heels that hate heels, that, that's I give Triple H that. That was different. Out of all the years I watched wrestling, that was different.
Punk having
Punk
his
having his
mania,
mania.
finding he might actually win the Rumble. True.
Yeah, it's a must. It's a must. It's a must. And it's in his contract.
Isn't
I hate to throw you know
Real World stuff into
WCW creative control with Hulk Hogan.
it?
It's in his contract.
Rhea
So
would kill that child in an extreme match. True.
I hate to be the one that throw that NWO, when they did that bash at the Beast with Hogan and Jarrett. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it
it's
was
in
in his
Punk.
contract. He had to win that match.
Yeah, it's in Punk's contract to win that.
He got it in his
It's in there.
contract to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he got in his contract to where that's the reason why he came back. In one of his in his contract, he wanted the main event WrestleMania. Yeah,
Well, that don't mean he got it in his contract to win the Royal Rumble. That just means somehow
no,
Triple
that's
H
in
got
there.
booked him to
It's in
be in the
there.
main, huh?
No, it's in there.
No, it's in there.
That's in there.
Oh, okay.
That's in there. Yeah, it, you know. But for Punk though, it's a must. I can't see.
Well, if like what you saying that, yeah, then I can see why you said you're about 90% sure it's going to be Punk.
It's a must. Even if despite the contract, it's still a must. If we didn't know about that, let's just say we didn't know about it, still a must for me. Punk gotta win it. He has to win it. It's a must.
That don't mean he got to win it this year.
Nah, it's a must for him. I don't see Punk lasting any longer. To be honest, I don't. I don't see it. So I think it's now. I think you pull the trigger now. And I mean, for anybody else, Roman. I mean, for anybody else like Roman or anybody else that got some years still to go, it's always next year. I just think Punk is at his final course of his career, and this is the time to really pull the trigger.
Punk
Yep,
is
to
probably
pull the
saying
trigger,
that's the
yeah.
main event, or he probably wouldn't have turned down the WWE contract to come back. Okay.
Yeah. It's in
So
there.
you said we getting either way we getting Punk versus Cody and Cena versus Gunther.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I feel Punk gotta win it. The swerve will be Randy for
Yeah, the
me.
swerve would be Randy.
My safe route will be Jay.
But hey, I will admit this. Either way, how we get to WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania is going to be big just by the fact that this is John Cena's last year. By him
Yeah,
saying this is his last year, he made this year's WrestleMania the biggest WrestleMania because it won't be another one with him.
Yeah.
That's why I feel
mean,
like
yeah.
when we get. That's why I feel like when we get to WrestleMania, he will be wrestling for a world title and winning it.
That's why I say the Elimination Chamber, because he's promoted so heavy over there. I just feel like he's gonna win it for some odd reason. I don't know why. I just feel it. I just feel like they promoting him real heavy for the chamber, and I know it's his last run. I just feel like, all right, this this should be it. This, he should win it there. Because, I mean, we seen Cena won the Rumble, so he got that under his belt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk don't got that. CM Punk ain't had that moment. Matter of fact, he's never had a main event either. So, yeah,
True.
Cena did. You know what I mean? So I don't think it would hurt Cena to take a L here. But I think the Elimination Chamber is definitely John Cena.
So that means the Elimination Chamber match he will win is the one to determine Gunther's number one contender.
Well, contender. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely should be Cena. I don't think and my safe pick if he don't win the Rumble will be Jay.
Jey
That'll
Uso.
be my
Yeah.
safe pick.
Yeah. And I always say too, if Jay don't win either the Rumble or the Elimination Chamber, he's definitely winning this year's
Money in the Bank. He got to.
He got
It's a
to.
must.
It's a must.
Now,
Like, if we don't win nothing this in between now and Mania, he's winning the Money in the Bank.
if we
In the
gonna
bank.
stretch if we gonna stretch Jay Uso win, uh, then let's say after the chamber he loses, he needs to get written off TV, and that should be that time for him to hit Japan. Just saying.
So
Just saying.
so if he loses after Elimination Chamber, that means we won't see him until like maybe after Backlash.
Yeah. Because WrestleMania is going to have a whole bunch of star power, so I'm not saying he's not going to be missed, but that should be the start of his way coming back. They should have
But
like a
hell,
package.
he wouldn't have to go to Japan. We got A-Train right there in the Performance Center.
Yeah,
And
true.
Luke Gallows. We got Luke Gallows and A-Train. They both know new and AJ Styles. He could just get training for all three of them.
Yeah, that's true too. I'm saying, I'm the reason why I stress about Japan is because they style is totally. But you right though, you did It can AJ Styles is definitely from there, so yeah, I could see that happening. I could see AJ.
Go ahead.
I could see AJ and Brian Danielson taking them down there and letting them get the feel, and yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I just forgot about that. Like Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, A-Train. They made a name for themselves in Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're right. Yeah. Either way, I think for the future, if we're gonna put the strap on Jay,
Oh yeah, and Nakamura. You're right, Sabir and Nakamura.
yeah, Nakamura, yeah, I think for the future, if we're gonna go in a new era and put the belt on Jay, because when the belt goes on Jay, it's gonna be officially a world title new era. Uh, Jay definitely needs to have some more moves under his belt, especially if he's going to be going in the ring with people like uh top wrestlers like a AJ Styles, like a Nakamura, like a Sammy. You know what I mean? Even though he's been in the ring with these guys, but for Jay to do some different out the hat, I just think getting that extra trainer will help him in the long run.
Okay. Jeff, did you give us your opinion on who's gonna win?
I think he did.
You said, did I give you my opinion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who you got for the men's Royal Rumble?
Yeah, who did I say? Oh, I said uh well, I'm gonna say CM Punk. It's
Oh,
CM
okay.
Punk or Jay. But
Okay.
first I had said Rhea Ripley, but then I was just
Oh
kidding.
yeah. Cause you said Rhea Ripley, but that's why I asked again. Cause I remember you said Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I was just playing about the Rhea Ripley thing. But yeah, either I can even say Seth Rollins,
Mm.
even though he don't need it. But hey, anything can happen.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting though.
It's
That
WWE.
is damn sure gonna be interesting.
The stories that we're gonna get is just gonna make that. It's just gonna make that Rumble for real, for real.
Bro. But look at this. What if John Cena wins and he goes over and faces Joe Hendry for his Joe Hendry comes to WrestleMania and faces John Cena for his title.
That'd be crazy.
That
But
would be a crazy thing to do. You
But
win the
we
Royal
we
Rumble
all
and
we
you
all
turn
we
the
all know it's
double
not gonna
champion.
happen. We
I
all
mean,
know it ain't gonna happen.
yeah,
hey,
But
it ain't gonna happen. But Jesus, just to win the championship from a different company, that's
you
kind of
never know.
I mean, we talking John Cena. He might. I
Cause,
mean,
'cause y'all know Joe Hendry called him out. So
oh, yeah.
yeah.
We probably gonna see that face to face in the Rumble. God, I hope
I
we do.
mean,
anything can happen.
That'd be interesting for real, for real.
Yeah,
John Cena, his 17 winners, the TNA World Championship.
Yes,
That'd
and
be
then nobody
crazy.
like
but will it still count?
it should.
Yeah, yeah, you got a point. Yeah,
It wouldn't
yeah,
count because TNA, they WWE don't is TNA is not really a part of WWE in the sense of where if he wins the TNA World Title, it counts as a 17 World Title win for WWE.
I mean, Ric Flair kind of broke. Ric Flair had the WWF title and the WCW title.
I mean, it counts because they brought WCW. That's why it counts. And plus, if we're talking,
I'm talking
if
about
for
before
real,
then.
but you got to remember too, the real record is like 24.
Yeah,
24.
So yeah, because technically, Ric Flair, the real record that Ric Flair has is 24. It's in the 20s. It's like 20,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
like
because
22,
if you
20.
count the other companies, yeah.
Yeah, as we counting the other companies, he really got 22 to 24 world title wins.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's what because you gotta realize that 16 is not it's just the number that they set, but it's not the actual true number. It's really more
Yeah,
like
because I think at WCW he won it like damn near 13 times.
right.
Flair was the man before the other guy came along.
I could call a pay per view that we all don't see anymore, and that in WWE in your house or WWE King of the Ring. I, we just had King of the Ring. We don't have in your house
Yeah.
anymore, but that's
Nah,
because.
NXT got in your house.
But no,
Yeah,
I mean in
NXT.
a sense of as in a major pay per view. I think he's talking about. I think he's
Uh,
meaning like how it used to be
we
where
just had King and
remember
Queen
like
Women of the Ring.
remember in your house King of the Ring. Remember King of the Ring and what was it? Was it Unforgiven?
Yeah.
It was like Unforgiven, King of the Ring, SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
It was some more stuff that was originally called In Your House SummerSlam, In Your House, King of the Ring, In Your House, Unforgiven, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
They used to have the In Your House as the main title, and then
Main title
Unforgiven
of
or
the
whatever was
pay-per-view.
the subtitle. So but yeah, that I think that's what he's referring to as bringing back the In Your House as a main pay per view. But we did get King of the Ring as a main pay per view, but it was like a kind of Saudi and King of the Ring.
Hmm.
See, basically Thanos is saying Jay can't wrestle. I mean, it's relative because the Samoans do have their own style of wrestling. But
Yeah,
then we are talking about WWE. WWE do more theatrics than actual wrestling anyway.
Roscoe. Yeah, yeah,
Because if you think about it, Nick Nemeth shouldn't really be beaten because he's more technical. He actually know how to wrestle like they actually do where they actually train to wrestle. They
yeah,
actually he actually knows how the technicality. They don't even wrestle how you truly supposed to wrestle.
yeah. No, you right. That's
So
what I said. That's
you
what
can
I
say
mean by
that for
like,
anybody. You can say that for
yeah,
everybody in WWE. Everybody in WWE don't really know how to wrestle because they don't really technically wrestle. It's more
yeah.
just
I
the
mean, WWE got its own style. That's why.
yeah.
That's why when a lot of people say, "Oh, well, WWE," I mean AEW should be like WWE. No, they shouldn't. No, we need to stop comparing that too. No, they shouldn't.
He said, "Do y'all remember on WCW back in the '90s? Do WWE wrestler female bring the title to WCW and put it in it? Oh yeah, Alundra Blaze.
Elijah
She,
Blaze, yeah, I remember that.
yeah, she had her contract was up, but they had ended her contract with her being women's champion, and she went over to WCW, threw it right in the trash can, and lit it on fire. And
Oh
I was
yes, I
just,
remember that.
I was like, oh,
I was just looking at that yesterday.
I was a whole wow. I remember that like it was yesterday.
yes, yes, that
That's when
was.
the NWO was just starting to form.
Yep, that was one of the very first earlier moments of WCW.
Eric Bischoff messed that all the way up.
Yes, he did.
Hmm.
Chad
By
Gable can
giving,
wrestle. What you talk? No, that's what I mean. I'm not saying he can't wrestle. He Nobody really wrestles the way they should wrestle because this is WWE. This is more theatrical. This is acting. This is movie. This is theater.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not saying
I
Chad
get
Gable
what you
can't
mean.
wrestle. Chad Gable can actually wrestle in both theatrical wise and technical wise, obviously. But I'm just saying, like,
That
if
is one
we're
of the
gonna say
few that
people
can do
can't
it.
wrestle, that's a lot of people's names.
Yeah, no, that's why I said WWE is different. What I say for Jay though is we just see the pattern of his matches. I would just like Jay to pull something a little different, something that will surprise me to win Jay. I mean to like something that will surprise me for Jay to beat Gunther. Not the frog splash, not the spear, even maybe even like a chokehold or something that Jay just
Right.
learned and that you know what I mean? Something that will have Gunther like, oh snap, like why he did that to me? He just did something totally different to me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
That's why I was saying Jay and Jimmy, like Jimmy using like the spear and everything too. I need them to be different. I need them to be different if we're gonna have these single runs. I do.
Yeah, that's
He
all.
said, "Remember when Scott Hall did the same with the TV title?"
Yep, I
Yeah,
remember that too. That
yep,
was hilarious.
yeah. And who remembers Steiner math? Do you remember the Steiner math?
Oh, that was great. I still say,
Hmm.
2 1/3.
I remember when Braun Breaker came into. He came in. He was doing that.
Steiner
He did
math
that for a minute.
is better than CM Punk pipe bomb. I still say it to this day.
Steiner math better than pipe bomb?
Yep, I still say it to this day.
No, that
I,
pipe bomb was awesome. That pipe bomb was
it
awesome.
was great. I just think Steiner math was just awesome.
Steiner math was just funny because I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Yo, I see this tweet. I see this tweet when he wrote
One of the
to the
greatest
old
promos
head.
ever. 1 2/3. That means he said that means Scott Steiner got a check. I'm like, what? I said, what was your math at, my man? I'm like, what was you even talking about? I'm like,
Yo, I still argue with some friends about that. They like, yo, Punk pipe bomb was no, it wasn't. Steiner math lives forever. it was better.
No, Steiner match definitely lives forever, but I think as Punk's pipe bomb was better because Steiner math was more comedical. Punk's pipe bomb was serious, and
Yeah.
he was calling out the company,
Oh yeah,
and
he did.
he gave us the future. We are living in the future of Punk's pipe bomb
Oh
because he was
yeah,
right. Who took
yeah,
over WWE for Vince McMahon?
yep,
Triple H and Stephanie.
yep.
And he said
Yo,
it
yeah,
wasn't gonna be his doof. He said it wasn't gonna be his doofus son. He said it wasn't gonna be any. It wasn't gonna be nobody but Stephanie and Triple H, and that's who took it over. Soon as he had to
true.
step down, Triple H, and all of a sudden it was Triple H and Stephanie who was running things
Right.
until he came back
But
and made Stephanie quit.
yeah, yeah, you're right. That was great. Yeah.
That was
Okay. With the woo, that yo, Jay Lethal was great.
oh yeah. They kept wooing each other. They had a woo. Like,
Woo!
what the heck was that?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he pulled off that Macho Man gimmick though.
Who, Jay Lethal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he's the only person that could really pull that off.
Wow. Crap, you're older than us. He said, I've been watching wrestling since 1980 when Mid-South Wrestling. Yeah, man, shout out to Timmy, man. This is an old school wrestling head right here. He could put us on. He could put us on
Yeah.
some true game right here because I don't know nothing from. That's a lot. I haven't even dubbed that far. That's why I said I know Mid-South Wrestling, and because I think Jackie came from there. I think like Booker T and Jackie and all them came from Mid-South.
Yeah.
Because
I
that's how
think
I
he
know.
got trained by a few of them down there too. I can't get the names off the top of my head, but yeah, I know I know what wrestler you talking about. Yeah, he definitely an OG in here.
Yeah, he's older than me, and I've been watching since '85. Y'all got say Beer got 15 years on me. No, he got 10 years. He got 10 years because I ain't started watching wrestling until '95 because I was 5 years old when I first watched it.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah,
I had
like
caught up
95.
on things. I had caught up everything that happened from 1990 to '95 when I started watching it because I started watching it right when we was in the Monday Night Wars into the Attitude Era.
You know what? Who said that? I think it was MJF that said that. In the interview, he said that he studied a lot of like back in the day wrestling,
I thought
and
Jackie came from low women's wrestling. No, she came. No, she was in mid. She was in Mid South. Not Jackie, Jacqueline. I meant to say Jacqueline.
Exactly.
My fault. I was trying to say Jacqueline. Yeah, cause I think they just talked about it. They just talked about it with Jacqueline. I think she came. I think her and it was her and Booker T and some more people that came from Mid South.
mhm.
But that's all we got for our predictions. We've been talking about enough. We've been kicking it with y'all and the fans because we pretty much got over with the predictions a long time ago. But
Over 3 hours.
it's
We got
only
over
4
3 hours.
matches, unless something changed with tomorrow, which I don't think it is. I don't think they're gonna announce a match tomorrow. It'd be stupid to announce Tiffany defending the title so close to to Royal Rumble for tomorrow, but or Rio anybody defending the title now because we don't have zero build time. But I don't remember her in Mid South. That's all you could, but you could be right. I swear it's something like that. That's because Mid South is so familiar to me. I heard that recently. And I know it got ties to WWE and WCW. Well, it got
Yeah,
tied to WWE because of WCW.
GW.
But yeah. So we will be back Sunday. I don't know. I'm gonna put it to you guys. Do y'all want to do one or two videos in one? Do you want to skip SmackDown and just do Royal Rumble, or do you want to do Royal Rumble and SmackDown?
Nah, we could skip SmackDown and do the Rumble,
Because
man.
I only ask because our usual time when we do the reviews on Saturday, Royal Rumble would be on because Royal Rumble starts
Yeah.
at 6. So if the
Nah.
only true way to do SmackDown was we'll have to do it earlier in the day, and everybody's probably gonna be working or trying to get done with work to get home.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make
Nah, we
sense to try
going
to do it
nah, we
earlier.
going straight into the Rumble
So we won't. So that means we won't be on Saturday. We'll be on Sunday
Sunday.
for the Royal Rumble. We're gonna
Yeah.
skip. We'll be skipping this week's SmackDown.
Or you could add like, or maybe you could do like a couple things that happened, like what's important to you that happened on SmackDown, and then go right into the Rumble or something like that.
Okay, I'll do it that way. If it's something super important that has something to do with the Rumble, then I would talk about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That way people can be like, oh, okay, yeah, and then yeah.
Okay, so it won't be. So we'll do it that way. It won't be a full SmackDown review, but if it's something super important that has to pertain to the Rumble, or just super important in general, like I don't know, Jordan Gray showing up saying that she's a part of SmackDown, I will talk about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Something like that.
So okay, that's how we'll do the video. So we'll be on. He said what? Mid-South Wrestling is where Junkyard Dog. Yeah. Ted DiBiase and them
Ted
came for
DiBiase.
yeah. See, I knew it was somebody I was missing. Junkyard Dog, Ted DiBiase, the Freebirds, P.S. Hayes, and Jim Ross. And yeah. That's all. I knew it was something about Mid-South that I would remember. See, that's why we need somebody like him, because he's been wrestling for a long. I mean, he's been watching wrestling for a long time, and he know about that stuff. I couldn't remember who it was, but I knew it was somebody that we watched that came from there. That's a long time. That's a long time. Nice. Yeah, okay. He said Minnesota was a territory with the Crockett's. Wow, that's a name. I swear I heard that name before too. The Crockett's. Huh. Timmy will have to tell us, but we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna say thank you to Chris Punch. I know you wasn't feeling well, but man, he pulled through to come for the video. So Punch gets the honorary. He gets the honorary first shout out tonight because my man said, you know what? I ain't feeling good. My voice ain't good. This party ain't gonna help my voice none. The Saturday part ain't gonna help my voice none either. I'm probably gonna get so
It definitely ain't helping me now either. But nah, I had to come on, man. I had to come on.
My man be on here laughing, chest hurting.
Yo, whew, my man said sexy red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My man said Sexy Red wins the Women's Royal Rumble, beating Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
Shout outs to the team. Shout out to Wrestling Pit. I'm about to take it down. I love y'all.
Yeah.
My
Punch, my man. Thank you. He came through. Shouts out to him. My man ain't feeling good, but he pulled it through just long enough for us to do a 3-hour video. So true champion of the channel. Then we're gonna get over to my man Jeff Wrestling right here. Jeff Wrestling 24. Get over to my man's channel. He said he has 35. I think you said.
I'm at 40. I'm at 40, 46, I believe, or 40. No, 43.
He's 43 strong, and that's good because last time I remember he said it was 30 something. Now it's 43. That means he's moving. He's moving and grooving. So we want to get over to his channel. You see it right there on the screen, Jeff Wrestling 24. Get over there and hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, do all those great things for him because we want him to get to 1,000. We're gonna shoot past 500. He will take 500 though. Don't get him wrong. He will take 500, but we're gonna shoot past to 1,000, and we want him to get there. We want him to have a grand old time because, like I said, we all about to blow up sooner or later. Let's see. We also gonna take a shout out to Shay. aka Know the Rules. She's if you enjoy wrestling, you enjoy football, get over to her channel and hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, do all those great things because we want her to get to 500 or more subscribers as well. Shout out to Chris Wrestling Views. My man, he showed up early. He was also under the weather. We can't forget about him. We also my boys Chris and Punch was both battling some demons and they both came through. But shout out to him. Get over to the Chris Wrestling Reviews and hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, do all those great things for him because
He's at 70. He's at 76,000.
he's at 76,000 subscribers. We want to get him to 100,000 so he can have that nice YouTube plaque. So where we can see him with it when he does a video like he did today. Let's see. Shouts out to Kicking It with Leo. We also want to get over here to his channel and hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. Do all those great things for him. If you hasn't, again, that's Kicking It with Leo and Chris Wrestling Views. Let's see. Who else do we got? Me,
Hector.
myself. Oh, yeah, Hector. Big bro Hector. Shouts out to him. You will be seeing him around WrestleMania time. Well, Timmy said, I just subbed to the channel. Thanks for the subscription, brother. We appreciate it. We won't take it for granted. Welcome to the pit crew. But yeah, so get up. Our big bro Hector will be on the channel around WrestleMania time. So you will be seeing him again. So Say Beer and him could go at it. Whatchamacall, let's see who else. We got myself, a little bit man gaming. Get over to my channel and hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, do all those great things because, like I said, I do wrestling, I do movies, TV shows. I'm gonna do some comic books. I'm about to check out some of the Sam Wilson comic books leading up to him being Captain America for the new Captain America movie. So be on the lookout for all that type of stuff. But yeah, get to my channel, hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button because when I get to 10,000 subscribers or more, there's a reward for one lucky tribe member. But speaking of rewards, there's one more channel we got to shout out before we go, and that's the Wrestling Pit Podcast. As you just saw, special shout out to Timmy there. He just subscribed to the channel. We want more people to subscribe to the channel. So get over there and hit the like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button to the Wrestling Pit Podcast. Because when we get to 500 subscribers or more, we got rewards for you guys as well. And Punch has previewed it. If you want to know what the preview of those rewards are, just check out the previous videos. We got a couple of videos, the previous videos, where Punch is kind of showing you what the reward could be. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. I know I saw Jeff. He was trying to hide it, but he was falling asleep. Everybody's sleeping and ready to go.
Mm-hmm. I was falling asleep. Yeah.
We've been on here for 3 hours and 30 minutes, so we're gonna let everybody go. People got work tomorrow. Get ready for Saturday. Well, like I said, we'll be on Sunday, same time as always, to talk about the Royal Rumble. And yeah. So with that being said, Say Beer said what? Little bit man gonna sleep good tonight. Hey, Say Beer, bro, we gonna fight, bro. We gonna fight. Shout out to Timmy for the sub. Yes. We gonna fight.
His girl, Sexy Red, gonna win the Rumble.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He fought the Red Hawk. Yeah, I'm gonna check all that out. But you know what we gotta say? Wrestling Pit Podcast, baby.
Baby.
Yes, we out. We love you guys.
And we're out.